Orale. What's up, fools? I figured out how to do these backgrounds. Watcha on this one. So if it fucks you guys up, let me know. I'll take it off because it looks weird. Anyway, let me get to some of the. Let me see, make sure you guys can hear me. All right. Bubba Mesa, what's up, everyone? Damien de Leon, Bubba Mesa, ¿qué pasó, homie? We the first ones in the building, I see. You guys were here a while ago. RJ said, órale, Cubo Chronicles familia. RJ, what's up? Cricket, ¿cómo estás, bro? I'm good, brother. How you doing? Would it be raza? Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidades, Geronimo. What's up? Chele por hola, fam. ¿Qué pasó? Geronimo, mira nomás, puros rancheros. Geronimo de los cielos, please hit the like button, low y low. Cricket's wife. My girl was here already. Damn. Hello to everyone. What's up, baby girl? Geronimo de los cielos, don't you worry, don't you. Oh, heaven's got a plan for you, he said. How you doing, Cricket's wife? Said Geronimo. Chele por hola, Jovan. Hope all is well. I'm here, not fully better, but here. Hey, Chele, what's up? Said my girl. Geronimo, hello, just baking with my nieces and nephew. Hope your family is well. Chele, thank you for being here, even when you don't feel good. Much respect. Keeps me going, and the jokes, some of them have keep me laughing, but most I love the stories, and that is to save the kids, said Chele. Yes, ZG put, what up? What's up, homeboy? There's Goyo. What's up, brother? Órale, Cubo Cricket and Raza. Yay, yay. What's up, Goyo? John Henry. What's up, Chronicles fam? Hope everyone is having a blessed night. Just coming in to hit that like real quick. Órale. Widow G, órale, Raza. What's up, Panini? Said. Pinche Tom. I'm looking down here at the monitor too. See Tom. Color balls. Este vato. Órale, Raza. What's happening, artists? The John Henry. Rio, if you want to post any pics I send you, I trust you, bro. So do what you do, big dog. All right. Yeah, I want to put them in. I want to put them up, those ones that you send me, because kind of put some shit, what we're talking about, like the options and stuff for these kids, you know what I'm saying? Kind of show them what we're talking about. Orale, Raza. Damn, am I on there again? Oh, Bubba Mesa. Damien De Leon, what's good, bro? Yeah, we were. Freedom Liberty, what's up, Chronicles Familia, my ranch mob, Cubo. Bubba Mesa, Mrs. Cricket, good evening. How was your day? Bubba Mesa, Mrs. Chele, how are you? Hope you're feeling better today. Cricket's wife threw a, she's waving, Bubba. Damien DeLone, Bubba Mesa, nothing much. Made some homemade chili for the familia, kicking it with the familia hasta comienza el grillo. Oh, Mesa, nah, Mrs. Only Miss, LOL. I'm better. All of you keep me going. How are you and the fam? Niner said, Buenas tardes, everyone. What's the word? Huelga birds. Bless Monday, homies and home bird girls. Another day at the Grillo Show. What's up, bro? ¿Qué pasó, Niner? How's it going, homie? ¿Qué dice La Buena Vida? I said, Damien de Leon. Cricket Squad, thanks for allowing Cricket to come out and play with his friends every night. Allow? Bro. Niner, hey, Cricket was working out. Máquina ever your thing? If not, why? And if so, why you stop? Some people work out Máquina with behind bars because it's mando, but you should still be on it, bro, or what? Yeah, I used to go hard. At the end there, the last few years, I would get up, I'd run on the treadmill for like an hour. Around the afternoon time, lunchtime, we would go down and we'd lift weights. We had weights where I was. And then at the end of the evening, we go down and do like push-ups and pull-ups and those kind of that type of workout. They had those like different size balls and stuff, so we do push-ups on those and all of that type of stuff. I did that for a long time, man, and then I was doing that good eating shit, you know what I mean, instead of bread, doing pita pockets and all that. And it was feeding me. Then on weekends, every Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember which day, we'd go out and we would see what our max was on bench press. But I thought I was gonna be able to continue it when I got out. I had my ruka. I told my ruka and my boy that was it. No more sugar shit. We're gonna kick all that stuff out. But instead, I thought I was gonna change their lifestyle. Nah, they fucked mine all up. So I didn't really keep to it. I did it for a little bit longer on the calles, and then I kind of just let it go. And then now it's just like you never have enough time. So I know you can make time. It's my excuse, but it happened. Eastside Nuevero, Cubo Niner, that's a firme name. That's the name of the barrio, so Eastside Nuevero Niner. Damien DeLon, Kino Mas, homie, up in Chicago, brother, chilling, literally laugh my ass off, not kidding. Mastodon, what's the word? Mockingbird, saludos, everyone. Roll P, buenas noches, Chronicles, familia. Hope and pray everyone is doing well and enjoying your families during this Christmas time. Casey, how you doing, Roll P? Yaki 40 said live and in color, 40's finest. ¿Qué hubo, Grillo? Ya te la sabes. Saludos, Chronicle family. What's up, brother? How you doing? Güero G, que viva el Rey Chente Fernández. Rest in peace, another legend god. 81, right? 81 years old, fool. That vato was, he got old, right? 81. Yeah. Yeah, some people. That vato got down, though. The way his voice, man, I don't know how that motherfucker could do that shit, but he definitely got down. Let me get this call. Hello.
As a collect call for you. Except for approved attorney calls, this call may be monitored or recorded. Global Telling
Greyhound calling me.
From an inmate at a Colorado correctional facility. Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hey. What's up, fool? You there? What the hell? Hello? It hung up, man. All right. He'll call back right now. He'll call back. Que viva Chente. Pinche cricket, apúrate, fool, said Niner. Laugh my ass off. Where's this fool at? Where you at, fool? I said it for 8:30, bro. I came in right at 8:30. Oh, man. What's up? Where's this? What's up, screen? Córtatele, JG. Aquí 40-40. Se que hubo freedom, liberty. Güero G. Cricket is arguing with El Chapulín. There he is. Hello?
Global Tel Link has a collect call for you. Except for
He was on
approved
his way
attorney
home
calls,
from
this
work.
call may
Yeah.
be monitored
What
or
up?
recorded. Global Tel Link
What's up,
prepaid
Donnie
call from
Mullins? How you doing, brother?
an inmate at a Colorado correctional facility. For customers, thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Hey, what happened? That was fucking weird. I don't know if I took my earpiece out, but I thought that made it hang up. That was weird. All right, let me yeah, I ain't been outside for a minute. I was out there. I mean, I just came home, but I had the jacket on, but it didn't feel too bad. It was cold this morning when I left. Nah, not here. I guess a bunch of the states though. I seen the news. Yeah, I can't hear you.
That's what I saw.
Yeah. But let me catch up on these. We're already live. Let me catch up on these, and we're barely starting, so it should get. We're only 12 minutes in, so we should get some comments here quick. What's up, Donnie Mullins? EJG put, what's up, fam? Damian De Leon. It feels good to keep the routine going, but when you fall off, it's easy to blow up like a Christmas turkey. Yeah, you ain't bullshitting. Weddle G showed open the show like, oh, he should open the show like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. See, cortatela. Come on, Grillo, let's get this party started. This is Damian De Leon. Bubba Mesa, EJG. What up, bro? Huh?
Change your shoes to slippers.
Yeah, we changed a little jacket on and shit. What the hell? See, I'm not even touching it. It hung up again. His phone's messed up. That's crazy. East Lava Records. What's good, gente? Mastodon, Weddle G, laughed my ass off. Weddle G, laughed my who this fool think he is having us waiting on here and shit. Hey, fool, you said 8:30. Aquí estamos y tú, ¿qué onda? Fool, fucking grillo. Ah, it came on, fool. ¿Qué pasó, EJG? Cricket better not have a sweater y loafers like Mr. Rogers. What the fuck? Laugh my ass off. That motherfucking at Showtime. Cricket looking like Elf on the Shelf. Kiwo Cricket in the Familia Chronicles from Eastside Nuevero. Carlos Cortez, sick ass background. Here he is. Hello?
Global Tel Link has a collect call for you. Except for approved attorney calls, this call may be monitored or recorded. Global Tel Link prepaid call from an inmate at a Colorado correctional facility. For customer assistance, thank you for using Global Tel Link.
What happened?
I don't know.
Something's wrong, bro.
Went out again.
Because I didn't even have the phone in my hand. I had it over there by the sitting by the speaker. I'm gonna put it over there again. Just, are you still on the same phone?
Yeah.
Hopefully it don't do it again. I'm putting you back over there. Can you hear me good right there though?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right, I'll speak up because I got you by the speaker right under the computer. What the fuck? Let me see where we at. Sick ass back. Oh shit, órale, bro. Es todo con el Photoshop background. Es todo. I put a Christmas background on this motherfucker. Oh shit, órale, bro. Es todo con el Photoshop background. ¿Qué hubo, Chronicles familia? Saludos, Cricket from Miguel Mejia. What's up, brother? Baba Mesa, ¿qué hubo, homie? How you feeling? Tom Dorfer, hello all. Just heard from Chicago Bob, LOL. He hanging it up. Said he tired of putting in work while the higher ups sit back and smut up good dudes. Sounds like it's a wrap for the Woods. I told you. Cricket's wife, did your tech guy do the background? We were talking about it, and I read that you could do it, so I started trying to figure out how. Mastodon, Dan, look at Cricket. He's becoming tech savvy. Figured out how to change the background. Yeah. I thought I needed one of those green things, bro, but I guess you don't. Cricket has colored balls, said Tom Dorfler. Stay away. Bobby B, discovering technology like a caveman discovering the wheel. Valerie Alv has said, hey everyone, God is good. Órale. Angel Contreras, saludos a todos mis respetos. Cricket, what's up? Respetos a ti también. Bubba Mesa, them balls are too close to his face. Este vato. Tom Dorfer, he almost kissed the red one. Valerie Alv, what's the topic? Right now we got... right now we got Greyhound on the phone. So just so those that don't know, Greyhound is also an ex-member of the Arizona Mexican Mafia, was a member for many, many years, and is doing a life sentence at another state because he was interstate compacted out of Arizona. Arizona does that. They try to send the worst of the worst out of their system and try to break up communication and stuff like that. So he is still out of state doing his time, and so what the topic is more or less just kind of asking, just talking to Greyhound and conversing about our experiences and how we feel about things. Tom Dorfer, what does a black man and Christmas tree have in common? They both have colored balls, he said. Este vato. Damien De Leon, hey brother, what you think about doing like a Christmas raffle for a paño or one of them firme ass shirts you be flossing? Yeah, I'm still waiting on Greyhound to send some of his art so I can put it up for auction.
I'm working on it.
There it goes. Bubba Mesa, Tom Dorfler laughing. See the color of that ball closest to your shoulder? My girlfriends in junior high school used to give me those, he said. It's a blue ball. Valerie, who's the boss at home? And then Maruca put Valerie, both of us. Orale. He said balls, Bubba Mesa. Okay. Bubba Mesa, Mrs. Cricket, I'd say Mijo is the boss, LOL. Niner, East Side Nuevero, Cubo, homie, órale, Niner, Ganga. I've been paying for gym membership for 5 years and haven't stepped foot in the gym, said EJG. Cricket's wife said, Bubba, you're right. He is my baby. He's spoiled. Talking about my son. Bubba Mesa, Mrs. Cricket, ours too. Your background looks good, hermano. All right, appreciate it. Greyhound, what's happening from Freedom Liberty?
What's happening? Everything's all good on this end.
Niner said, you hung up on him. No, I didn't. That's his phone. Give Greyhound saludos, said Miguel Mejia. Bubba Mesa said, what's good, Greyhound? How was your day, bro?
My day is good. Just working. Tired.
Damien De Leon said, I didn't mean it like allowing, like giving permission, bro. I meant like being cool with it. Tú sabes. I know, I'm just bullshitting. Bubba Mesa, it was that background you got. I know, right? Tom Dorfer, all right now, Greyhound, good evening, bro. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Ray
So
Diaz,
tired.
how's the Chronicle family doing tonight? I hope everybody's good. Niner said, hey, Greyhound, what's up, bro? How was your day? Did anyone get down today or was it a smooth dia?
Yeah, today was smooth. Everything was just smooth, just working.
Much love to Greyhound. ¿Cómo estás, bro? From RJ.
What's up, RJ?
EJG said it's going to be 70 here Wednesday. What the fuck? But I'll take it. Damn, in Chicago or over there by there? That's crazy. Yaki 40. Greyhound, how's the weather in Colorado?
It's good. It's decent. Today is like 60 degrees, I think. It's like global warming. It should have snowed already, but it's nice. I like it like this.
Niner said, quick question for Greyhound. Do you look forward to he called it the cricket show?
Yeah, I look forward to the cricket show.
Córtatela, güey. Damien De Leon. Órale, Ray Diaz. ¿Cómo estás, homie? Geronimo said, I believe Mr. Rogers was a Navy SEAL. Slick Arisa said, damn, that's a firme background. Right. Geronimo de los Cielos, he must have grown up in a tough neighborhood, said Damien de Leon. David Maestas, yeah, that background is feeding me and it feels like I'm on acid without spending money. Órale. Farmero, por órale, cricket. What's up, Farmero? How you doing, brother? How old is Greyhound? Asked Niner.
What?
How old are you?
44.
Proud to say Greyhound is an ex-Arizona Mexican Mafia member, said Freedom Liberty. Que sí. Geronimo said, Damien D, I like seeing the king on that show. Oh, Allah. The king. Robert Estrella, I don't know what it's going to take for us to talk. We both keep missing one another. You tell me what time, and when you have time to talk, I'm open all day and night. Yeah, right after Hola Greyhound from Chile. Right after this live, bro. I'll call. Probably keeps bringing me back when I lay. Yeah, right after this live, I'll get at you. Damien de Leon, Órale Greyhound, I asked this question the other day. Can you remember or speak on a time when you made it through a jale that you know it was the grace of God? If so, can you elaborate?
We said Holly that I made it through by the grace of God.
Yeah, that you know was by the grace of God, I guess is the question. Yeah, it's by the grace of God. If so, can you elaborate?
Well, one day we got shot up at point blank range at the round plot and never got hit. Just all the windows went out. I hit the car like 27 times. Nobody got hit. It was DHHB that shot us up.
Tom Dorfer says, so if they have DVD players where Greyhound is at, can we send him movies from like eBay? Homie's got to see Trailer Park Boys.
They got a program here the way they do it. You know, we're the ones that donate for that type of stuff. So they have their own thing that do it. Appreciate it, bro.
Ropey, hola Greyhound, glad to hear you're doing well. Stay positive. Orlando Cervantes, what's good, Chronicle gente? Hope everyone is doing well. Much love to you all. Gracias. Freedom Liberty, cricket face light up when he said Greyhound is an ex-Arizona Mafia member. EJG, I'm going to step out and watch this episode of Mayor of Kingstown. I'll step back in. Don't go tearing up without me here to witness it. Cortatela. Bobby B said, Mr. Rogers, a Navy SEAL, Cricket Madrano, literally a SEAL. Fuck you. Bobby B, he said, puro pedo. Geronimo.
That was a good one, Bobby B.
Greyhound, I look forward to hearing you, hermano, said Geronimo.
Love it.
Robert Estrella said, actually, Mr. Rogers was an ex-Navy SEAL. Bubba Mesa, Bobby B, what's up, OG? How was your day? Bobby B, good. Ese took the dog to the vet. He can still bite. Beezer said, Cuba, brother Greyhound, stay up, brother Brown. Damien de Leon said, damn, 27 times. Damn right, that was by the grace of God. Thank you for answering the question, homie. Serio. You know what I should, man. Okay, I gotta figure. Now that I figured out this background fool, I gotta figure out a way to. Let me see. There's gotta be a way. I'll figure it out. Anyway, what's going on, brother? We're waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let a few comments come up while we rap a little bit. ¿Qué está pasando?
It's been a long day, just at work, frustrated, dealing with stupid ass machines breaking and messing up, and just Man, shit's aggravating.
It's oh, you're doing the sewing thing, right?
Yeah. So they got like different machines. They got a single needle, a double needle, and a cutter. Just it surges. And the other one is a bander. The bander was on messing up because you need like the half or 2X boxers. I think it's between 19 and 21 inches that the boxers got to be, but the thing was all messed up and it was making them either too small or too big and had to keep taking them apart and redo them, and that shit's aggravating.
That's crazy. Oh man. And you just sit there, that's what you do all day. Do they pay you?
I get $18 a month.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember you said that. Do they?
No matter how I do it.
But how do they?
$18 a month.
How do they do it though, bro? Is it they pay you by the ¿cómo se llama? By the hour, or is that how it's supposed to be or whatever?
They got certain hot lists. Like when we're dealing with like state stuff, you just get a flat rate or that you get. But there's vatos that get what they call pie, which is like they make what's that shit? Minimum wage, but they make certain things for other companies, like certain kind of bags, certain kind of like I don't want to say jumpsuits. They look like coveralls or something. They kind of look like, you know, the old men fly fishing, and they got like that little overall thing that they wear. The bottoms.
Yeah.
They make something like that, and then they make temporary license plates for Colorado, and they make flags. They make flags and shit like that. Now the other boxes, they get paid minimum wage and shit like that. But the niñas that I work on, it's all for the pita, so we get you can either make between $9 or $18. I'm on the high end to make $18.
Okay. That's crazy.
Tomorrow, you get so like, you know how we were talking about ordering food from restaurants and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow, because they had did this like 2 weeks ago, they put up something for pot roast.
Yeah.
Or fettuccine Alfredo meal. So we get those tomorrow. So anybody who bought them will get them tomorrow. See.
I just figured out a way to put a picture up of you, so I got your picture up there as a background. But I put the old one from when you left the Arizona state with the with the blue shirt.
Hold on there.
All right, let me see now. Now you can see all up your damn nose. Huh? Let me see.
What did you say?
I said I can see all up your nose, fool.
That's my 20 gauge.
ZG said, which mall would y'all hit to scope the honeys, Metro or Desert Sky? Westridge was the mall that I would go to the most when I was a kid. What's
Desert Sky? The one on 70?
That's Westridge.
Oh yeah, Westridge.
They changed the name.
Yeah, I'll say Westridge. Yeah, Desert Sky. That's one. Because that's where they had all the rucas at. Metro was just kind of like,
Yeah. Let me see what's good, Greyhound. Robert Estrella said, oh wait, Mastodon said, what's good, Greyhound? Saludos, much respect. Robert Estrella said, Mr. Rogers may look like and seem like a joto, but men like that will destroy you. Believe I've seen it. Again, vatos claiming who you are and what you represent as shit when the real shit gets real. Yeah. Baba Mesa, what do they sold? What do you sold, bro? Again, boxers and jumpsuits and light jumpsuits?
Yeah. So what I make right now, I'm making boxers, but they make boxers, t-shirts, the pants. They make the gym shorts that we use, the basketball shorts, the silver like shiny ones.
Yeah.
They make those. They make kick out clothes. They make like polo shirts. They make certain type of bolsas, like these bags, like almost like a duffel bag, but they got like padding and they got all kinds of different houses in them and stuff. And they make like some fire retardant stuff that's like almost like the material of the fireman's water hose.
Yeah.
Like that. They make like different stuff. They make flags. They make the temporary license plates for Colorado. They make all kinds of different. Oh, they make like gym equipment too, like like the bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Resistance bands and stuff like that. Yeah, they make a whole bunch of different hobbies like that.
Freedom Liberty said he gets $18,000 a month. Yeah, it'd be nice. Let me see. Greyhound works to spend his money at Colorado Institute Blockbuster Video. Let me see what else.
They still got those?
Blockbuster? Nah, they're gone. They don't have them. They don't have them no more.
What, everything's Netflix now?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, they don't. No one uses DVDs. I mean, you could still buy DVDs and stuff from like Walmart and shit, but there ain't no really where. I don't think you could rent them no more. Oh, you can rent them, I think, from that Redbox thing. I've never done it, but I think that's what that was for. But basically, now you can anything you want, you just buy it or like grab it from the TV. I mean, from the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all pretty much like that now. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. They made everything. Everything's at like the tip of your fingers now, bro. Anything you want. They did it like that. They made it real easy to basically get anything now. Let me see. I'm trying to. No.
Want the Rams
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's what's on right now?
Yeah, 20 to 13, the Rams right now.
All right. I put one where you're kind of smiling now from over there. All right. Where are we at?
You have 30 seconds remaining.
No disrespect to anyone, but what I have been and seen, I get a little defensive about our military. Again, no disrespect. Nah, you good. Greyhound, do you read books as a hobby?
Yeah, I read books. I like books is a good pastime. I read all the time.
Call him back? Okay. I'll call back right now. Bubba Mesa, Freedom Liberty, $18. Niner, $18 an hour is good, bro. Shit. Yeah, right. He gets $18 a month. Raza Rider. Hello.
Global Town.
Raza Rider. ¿Qué hubo, cricket? Saludos, Cali, Raza AZ. What's up, brother? How you doing? Niner, is that him? Yeah, that's him, brother. Now that I know how to use this background thing, I'm gonna be putting all kinds of shit. All right. How old is that pic? LOL. That was from around the time. Yeah, 2004, baby. I put I put a more recent one now from about a year or two ago, bro. This one.
Maruka was going through her old stuff and she found some old photos from when we were over there in the Condado together when they took a picture of my tattoos.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the one you got right here. You're squatting but your brazo ain't done yet. So I'm assuming this one's from when you first got there.
Which one is that?
Your
If I
squad.
wear blue?
No, you're in Colorado. I'm assuming already. You got a white shirt, green pants, gafas on, like glasses, and you got the goatee.
Oh,
You're squatting.
you talking about the rest of my arms, or you talking about just the pache?
Your right arm isn't done.
Oh yeah, my right arm ain't done.
So that's an older
I
one.
finished it here.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, that's one.
Freedom Liberty said 18 a month or an hour. It's 18 a month.
A month.
Niner.
It's like 80. You make like 86 cents a day or some shit.
Tell that fool to smile, bro. LOL, said Niner. Bubba Mesa. Cricket, you got a weird glow on the back of your head. Cortatela. Oh, from this. Tom Dorfer. Greyhound is stepping on Bob Barker's toes. Damien De Leon. Hey, Cricket, you got a peeping Tom looking in the window. Cuídate, homie. Dude, I got to pick up my man up because he's talking. Bubba, that glow is like the Saint Cricket. Just kidding, LOL. Bobby B, look at Greyhound in that pic looking like a young King Kong Bundy. Shit, youngster looking like that bald dude from the Punisher movie. Geronimo said, right on, hermano. Been wondering what you look like to associate your voice with your cara. LOL, just kidding, Señor Juca. I still buy DVDs from eBay. Never know when you need them, said Tom Dorfler. She's jealous, LOL. Just kidding, said Niner. Girl, no, you weren't, LOL. Mrs. Cricket's Bubba Mesa. Even what? Tom Dorfer, even hookers, Greyhound. You can shop on your phone for a friend. Haha. Oh, yeah. Fucking Tom. Geronimo said the seamstresses at the betting company Sealy made serious money. Esas mexicanas were serious and moved fast. Yeah. Freedom, liberty. Nobody better be disrespecting the military. USA for life. Upload a pic of you, bro, when you was locked up. I'll find them up. I got some upstairs too. Put my foot on the background. Hell nah. Bubba Mesa. Tom Dorfer said, poquito gordo. Cricket's quiet. Greyhound, you said your last day out was 98. Did you get out another time after?
No. I got out in 98. I got locked up in 99. I got locked up July 31st of 1999.
Yeah.
I got out in 98. That was my last Christmas. I got out in September of 98.
Freedom, liberty. We need to set up a fund for Greyhound to get money for phone calls. Yeah. It'd be good. There's been some people have donated a feria for the phone call thing, but they said they guys have done it on the YouTube thing, putting for Greyhound. But remember, I don't get that till like next month on the 21st. I did. If you guys look now on that Instagram that I opened, or that Maruca opened up for me, guys, the one that I told you guys about, the prison bottom line Chronicles, and you guys can see right there. I put a picture of him, and I put how to reach him, like the JPay way to like send them letters and stuff, and you can get him feria like that también. So that way it goes straight to him, and he can buy the
line. You mean underscore?
Yeah, underscore. That's yeah. They know what I'm talking about, man. Little side boy said, Cubo, Cricket, y Greyhound. Muchos respetos. Maruca says, see, Greyhound, being part of this crowd is better than your old gang. Yeah, well, no shit. Tell Greyhound I'm blazing up a leño. Salud, homie, said Niner. Gabriel Moreno, any more stories coming up? Last two were awesome. Yeah, I'm working on one right now. It's a little bit longer, so it's gonna take me a little bit more, but I'm getting it together. Maruka said Gordo showed his dad how to use IG too, so he has it on his phone now. Yeah, so I downloaded it on mine, and I know kinda how to look at it or do things, I guess, on it, but not all the way yet. Like the new background looks really good. Right on. If y'all could say something to our youth about joining a gang or thinking kicking it with the homies is cool, what would you say, brothers? My 14-year-old watches and listening too. What would you say, fool?
I say it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? You're putting in more than you're getting out of it, that's for sure. And in the end, we just all turn on each other because that's just how it is. That's all we end up doing: backstabbing, cannibalism. And if you want to be, see, everybody sees the the things you see on TV or the stuff that you hear, but they don't see everything that we see or and gotta live through. Technically, we don't even live in here. We survived. So, I did 18 years slammed down, and that's a gangster's life. We ain't sitting there on Facebook. We ain't sitting there out there on the streets with the ruka or teaching your kids this, and that. No, we're slammed down behind glass, sent out of state, locked down 23, 24 hours a day. When we come out the cell, we got to spread our asshole open to a man just to get to one spot from the other. That's what gangsters are going through. So you want to be a gangster, better tighten up because you got to show that booty hole a lot. That's real talk. I had to do it, still doing it. Ain't not nice.
Yeah, and I agree with all that too. On top of that, there's a lot of loss involved in that lifestyle. That's one of the things. Probably the biggest thing I took away from it was just the loss of. I mean, that word itself doesn't even begin to, you know, explain what it is. I mean, you lose from the beginning memories. If you think about the Christmases that you're enjoying as a kid, they stop one day when you go there, and that's it. So the last memory of your last Christmas is the last one you have, and they don't continue. That's one loss. You lose, the time with your parents, and I'm just going back. If you're going way back, after that, it becomes you could lose your kids. You can lose your girl, whatever, whoever that is at the time. If you think you're all in love with her and all that shit, that's gone. You could lose your, if you've gotten to the point where you have a house or anything like that. Everything basically is just from then on lost from whatever point where you get torcido at, and it all starts with being a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You're out there thinking you're having fun and doing the partying and doing all that, and then next thing you know, it's all over. You're locked up. You don't have, there's nothing else to look forward to but that cell and that life that now you're living. I got lucky, and I was able to get out, but I lost a lot in the 20 years that I did do, and so I think that's one of the biggest takeaways that I got was just the loss of so much throughout the time, Let's see. Let me go back real quick. Any more story? Oh, I already did that. Gordo showed his dad how to. Oh, I already read that. When are you gonna do? Yeah. Oh, when are you gonna do an episode on Greyhound? I have to get to. I have to get to. I mean, I have to get with him and get exactly what would be okay to throw out there. I know a lot of stuff, but it probably wouldn't be the best idea to throw it too much out there. So I'd have to rap to him and get it. Yeah, we could probably collaborate on it though and put something out there for sure. Uh, Ray Diaz says, like the new background looks really good. Damn, did I get thrown back, bro? Yeah, how you doing, Greyhound? Hope everything is good from Ray Diaz. Niner said, oh shit, you have IG. Orderly about time, bro. Text me your IG info, bro. Still waiting. Text it here. IG. Okay. It's the prison. How do you do that thingamajigger? Do you know, bro? Yeah, do you know?
Huh?
Never mind, I found it.
I'm the wrong one to ask that.
I just didn't know where the that line was on the keyboard.
I've been locked up since the horse and buggy was out. Now it's got spaceships out there.
Freedom Liberty said you should do Greyhound's story if he's okay with that. How long did it take both of you guys to see all the bullshit and walk away? Go ahead.
Took me 25 years.
Yeah. But here's a question for you.
I mean, I seen it immediately, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It just got to the point to where it was just too much, and I wasn't with it, and I took the stand to fight against it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask about seeing it, because as far as seeing the bullshit, I saw it pretty early on too. I saw a lot of that favoritism and a lot of the people slipping through the cracks that shouldn't be. When people, I mean, it wasn't even slipping through the cracks. It was well-known stuff that didn't seem right, that shouldn't be happening. And so, and then when it came to someone else, then it was a no-no, or became the death penalty or whatever. So, like I said, I saw it, and the problem is, I think I was part of the problem at the time. I played the game. I'm like, all right, well then this is just the way it is, and here we go, right? But obviously it got to a point where I couldn't turn my back. It came to the point where it affected me personally, obviously, and so I had no choice but to take a stand against it, and not even take a stand, just kind of like, okay, fuck it, I'm through. But I think the problem is that there's not enough people. It's sad that these vatos that are supposed to be, have this integrity and all this shit and not scared of nothing, supposedly, right? In theory, don't stand up to the stuff that is wrong with it all. Not that it would make it a better clica. I mean, it's still going to be what it is. You know what I mean? But at least if they stood on some kind of principles, then everybody would know what to expect. And that's, I think, the biggest problem. Yave Alvarado said, do a Greyhound story. Yeah. Greyhound say it. That's the truth. Said freedom, liberty. Bobby B. Greyhound, what people don't know until you're behind the scenes, you start looking at your brother with suspicion. It's bullshit. Yeah. Francisco VP. Huh?
No, yeah, that's true. You know me, because we called each other brothers, but we were always plotting against one another somehow, some way. So we got into it just to fucking plot against each other somehow, some way.
Yeah. And it always boiled down to that, which was crazy. I mean, that's what it always came down to in the end. 99.9%
of it was cleaning house, our own.
Yeah. Cuba Greyhound and Cricket, God bless you all, especially the gente watching. What's up, Francisco? How you doing, brother? Robert Estrella, this is why I'm so infatuated with the life that you vatos live. Just thankful that you realize that there's more to live than the shoe. If you think that you hurt, think of your mothers. Yeah, so absolutely. Yeah, and not everybody not everybody has a mother, but everybody has somebody they love that they've hurt with their with what their the decisions they've made in their life. So it's tough. Kids, wives, mother or father, with grandmas. There's always somebody in somebody's life that loves you to the point where when you do things, it hurts them, and it's all bad. Thank you for that feedback. Highly appreciated, said Niner. Chele said, damn truth, but reality. VP Cubo Hermano from Freedom Liberty. Ray Diaz said, damn, Cricket, you look sharp tonight. What's going on with you, homie? Like your t-shirt, man. Gracias. Freedom Liberty, losing your kid is losing a piece of your heart. Yeah. Bubba Mess, I think Greyhound has told us enough about his life. Yeah, but there's a lot you guys don't know that I could throw out there. Francisco VP Niner, tell your son that there's guys that say that they will always be there, have your back, but most of them are the ones who leave you hanging, especially if they're from your barrio. Yeah. Francisco VP, yes, sir, exactly. Cricket, did you let Greyhound know about the Christmas fund? You were on that night, right, brother? Did you heard all that?
No, what happened?
Remember we were talking about the Christmas fund, and remember you're like, damn, that's feed me. We got that shit going, right?
For the kids.
Yeah. So I had got somebody reached out to me and asked where we were at with it, and we had reached like 1385, I think it was, right? And he said, if you get it to 15, I'll match it dollar for dollar and give you another 15. And so when I announced it that night, people started donating right away, and we passed 15 quick. And then the vato, he wants us to remain anonymous. That's why I keep saying the vato. I don't mean any disrespect, but and he threw 16, bro, and so we actually got a little bit over $3,000 for the Christmas fund. Hell yeah, it was a trip.
Yeah.
Question for Greyhound: how was he able to survive or avoid getting whacked throughout all these years? Said RJ.
What you talking about? Due to the war or just in general? In general, I just always been me, and everybody seen what time it was. But during the war shit, I'm a forward guy, so they might talk stuff behind the back or in the letter, but when it comes to seeing me face to face, it's a
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Ball game. I'm not trying to be all macho and I'm big bad killer or something, but I'm just speaking the truth about the individuals that hate on me or my enemies and stuff. You know what I mean? They know what time it is.
Let's see, where are we at? It would be great to have that fool Conejo on your show, Cricket. All bullshit aside, that'd be a good move, bro. Besides, nothing wrong with it. Will help a lot of people.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
And also will expand your channel. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be all right. You gonna call back, fool?
Yeah.
All right. Francisco VP said, Niner, I was with my carnalito and some of my homies when this rival group pulled up, bust a cap in me, and the only one standing there was my brother. The homies ran off. Yeah, that's how it works. Hello?
Global talent.
Was there ever a close call where Greyhound got hurt? I'll put it on.
No link.
Hey. All right. RJ asked, was there ever a close call where Greyhound got hurt or almost got taken out due to treachery?
No, not physically or nothing like that, no.
AZ Diablo. Big respect. Was cracking cricket. I see Greyhound in the background chat. The Cardinals having a tough time against the Rams right now. Monday Night Football. Had to tap being real quick to show my respect. Órale, homeboy. Gracias. He said, add a Niner background, bro. LOL. Rolando Mota. Pues buenas noches, gente. How's everyone doing today? What's up, Rolando? Bubba Mesa. Yes, cricket. You could, but better to hear it from him. Oh yeah. AZ Diablo. Big respect to Greyhound as well. I accepted his Instagram. I didn't know if it was really him at first. LOL. Yeah, he got a new Instagram too. So if anybody wants to make sure it's really his, it's the one following the Prison Chronicles one too. I don't know how that works. So I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know if any of that shit means anything. Bobby B. A Niner. Who is this Conejo? Where can I see him? He's the one that's on that stories written by a prisoner, bro. He's torcido, and the vato does interviews of him telling different stories throughout his tiempo. He was a carnal for California. Güero G, I think Conejo's Art Blajos, an ex-Emma from California, but it's not that one, Güero G. It's not Art Blajos. It's a vato with the last name of Cornejo, and they call him Conejo, but he was also ex-Emma from California. But I think they made him in the feds. Now he's back in the state, though, doing time. Niner said, Francisco, yeah, that's how it usually goes, my boy. Bobby B, nobody on this chat hating on Greyhound. Haven't heard any bad shit either. Nope. Niner, Bobby B is some dude in prison who tells a lot of stories. Ex-MM member, he's been in it since the mid-'80s. Yeah, that's Cornejo. Niner, in Arizona, how do I find a vid? It's stories written by a prisoner, Bobby. He's done a lot of them, so you can listen. It's either right now, most of the interviews, it's either him or that about the powder or some other fool, but a lot of them are him. Güero G, Art Blajos, aka Conejo. He's an evangelist pastor from Victory Outreach. Yeah, it's a different one though, Güero. Conejo is art with VOGD people. Angel Chavez. Oh, Victory Outreach. Yeah, it's a different one though. Different Conejo. Does Greyhound do Máquina? Be working out, fool?
You said what?
You be working out. Máquina.
Yeah. I just can't do certain things with my left hand no more, so I gotta get surgery on it.
Bobby B. Niner, he has a tooth missing. I don't know if they show him pictures of him. Yeah, I think they might have shown. I don't know if he does or not. Yeah, last name Cornejo. Yeah. Güero G, Sorale, my bad. That's it right now in the comments, brother. What else? What else is going on, fool? So you got your new IG going on. I put your info for the PayPal or the JPay. I'm sorry, the JPay on my Instagram thing. Maruka did. So that way people can write you and get at you if whoever needs to or wants to. And just real fast, brother. I know we're on here, but someone made a comment yesterday. Bouncers Jefita. I can't remember the name now, but she said to say hello.
Sylvia?
Yeah. That's it. She said hi. How you?
All right.
She said hello, or she said something, but it was just like a hello.
All right. I send my love and my saludos right back to her and all the family.
Niner, did you guys watch any football this weekend? I didn't, bro. Bobby B said from Cali or Arizona. He's from California, bro. Francisco VP said, when was the last time Greyhound was out for a Christmas? 1998. Bobby B, California Bro said Niner. Yeah. So what do you think, brother? Like trying to think of so we're coming up on Christmas, right, bro? I'm gonna try and be in Phoenix around the holidays. I don't know before, after, or what, how it's gonna work out. But I'm probably gonna be going to Adobe to rap to the kids, eh? And if it was you, how would you approach that?
You talk about the actual spot, or
No, rapping to them. How would you approach the conversation, talking to them and telling them, whatever? Like, what do you think the approach should be with them?
I just be real. You know what I mean? You remember what it was like when we were there. You remember what our mentality was at that stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And them getting
What the fuck? I was waiting for him to call back. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this phone, man. My bad, people. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Do you guys pray in Spanish or English? I had to ask him, bro. I don't know. I don't pray, brother. 480C, what's up, Cricket? What time you start tonight? I just woke up from a nap. We're an hour and about 3 minutes in, brother. Freedom, Liberty, Bobby B, Conejo from Cali. You can hear him on stories written by a current prisoner. Yeah. Niner said 98. Goddamn. Man, is he gonna call back? Rolando Mota, I was around when you all started your careers. I was doing my tiempo in and out. There was no time to follow lifers who really never gave a fuck about you guys. It was all a game to get a fix. Yeah, you're right about that, Orlando. That's for damn sure. And it's too bad that some of us didn't see that. You know what I mean? We just went. I think we're blinded by areas. Think we're blinded by just wanting to be the big dogs in town. You know what I mean? That type of shit. I think that blinded us, and we just went that route.
An inmate at a Colorado correctional facility. For customers, thank you for using the link.
Hey,
you hear anything I said? Yeah.
what happened? No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard you saying just be real, and then you died.
I was just saying that just to come at them real, because we were at that age, and you remember how it was us to look at anybody trying to tell us something who had not, either experienced any of the type of things we had, grew up in the ways that we had, or been involved in the type of things that we had, But you having been in their shoes, been in the same places like them, been involved in gangs, and then going to the beatdown, not just somebody who was in the beatdown who saw something from the peripheral, but somebody who was actually part of the mix, and not just a little bit, but deep into the things where you picked up this time and stuff, and then the treachery of it. You know what I mean? I think them seeing that and hearing that, it'll open their eyes and stuff because you just can't come on no soft shit or somebody who doesn't really know them or know that life or to be able to understand them. You know what I mean? Because when we're that age, we're hard headed. We think we know it all. We're little badasses. Nobody can tell us nothing. You know what I mean? But actually seeing somebody or hearing it from somebody who's actually been in that mix, that has a lot of impact and that holds a lot of weight, especially for youngsters like that. So I think that's how you do it. Just come at them and let them know the real deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan, bro. I think that's what's really important too, is the fact that they can't say you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know my life, and all that stuff, because like we've been there, done that, and we know where they're headed too, because we did it all. So yeah, I can't I can't wait to go, bro. It's a trip. It's like I've been wanting to do it, and I know there's gonna be some of them that don't even want to hear it, but I think even those will take something from it. They'll play the role, but they're gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me see. Ray Diaz said, "That's cool." Oh wait, someone else asked the question. Where was it at? Oh, Niner asked, "Do you pray in English or Spanish, bro?"
Pray what?
Pray to God. I guess pray.
Oh, English. I mean, if I'm praying, you know what I mean.
Ray Diaz said, "That's cool. Your picture, Greyhound, in the background. He looks like he's right there with you. Right on." I sent an IG request, Cricket. Okay, I'll check it out. Bobby B, Greyhound looks fat in that pic. Greyhound shit, more like a fucking Saint Bernard. LOL. Here we go. Yeah, it ain't just me, fool. Javier Hernandez, checking in, camaradas. ¿Qué hubole? Carlos Zamora, what's happening, Chronicle family? Just tapping in. Saludos, Cricket and Greyhound. Niner, kind of feel bad for you, Greyhound, but God is good and he has something for you, my boy. Because, I mean, look at Cricket. He's a good example. Look him now on a good lane. Feel me? You'll be out soon, Greyhound, said Niner. Niner said, you hung up on him again, bro. Don't do that, fool. LOL. Just kidding. 480C said, who's that in the background, Cricket? Tell Greyhound good evening. It's Greyhound, bro. Clover 28, watching the Rams game, just saying cubele, homie, a rato. Órale, Clover 28, ya sabes, do your thing. But that's the Cardinals game, right? Not the Rams game?
Yeah. 27-20 right now.
Who's winning?
The Rams.
Oh. Tom Dorfler.
Arizona just scored.
Did they? You should try to line up a live call for Greyhound when you're at Adobe. Let them hear him. Yeah. I'd have to figure out, make sure all that is cool with whatever rules they got. But yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Niner, Miguel Mejia, what's that fool's IG? I put it on there. It's prison _Chronicles. Bubba Mesa, 480 Seat Town. It's Greyhound. The Chin Checker said, Ese Grillo. What's up, homeboy? Follow Chin Checker. RJ, Greyhound should write a short letter addressed to the kids in Adobe or record a message from the phone and let them hear the audio. Yeah. What you mean you don't pray, bro? For real? Yeah, Niner, bro. I'm not a religious dude, brother. Yeah, I'm not a religious dude. RJ, when you go to Adobe,
put my stuff in writing.
Huh?
I usually put my stuff in writing.
RJ, when you go to Adobe, you could read Greyhound's Wheela to them. Yeah. A lot of people don't pray, said Tom Dorfer. Niner, prison _Chronicles. See? Sad, bro. Always keep God in your life, even if you're having a great we always think of God when we're in a bad situation, but we should always be in contact per se with God. I hear you, Niner. And again, I'm not one to, I'm not I don't fault anybody or disrespect anybody for what they believe in. I'm not a believer, brother, to be honest. I never have been. I've always been this way. However, I do feel that you don't need that to be a good person. It's just the way I believe. You know what I'm saying? I really am. I think I've become a better individual in my life, my lifestyle, and in my thoughts. But I don't think I needed that for that, and I don't think I need that to be that. I just my beliefs just don't encompass that right there. It's just not in me. Again, I don't disrespect anybody for theirs or feel anything about it. I just that's just my own personal beliefs. RJ said everyone hit that like. Yeah, I already asked him about so freedom, liberty, said Niner. Get Allah in your life, brother, said Beezer. Tom Dorfer, I only pray to peanut butter. Javier Hernandez, when you lose your innocence as a young kid, you think you know it all. Not until you're in a major jam you want to change. Yeah, that happens too. That's absolutely. Miguel Mejia, got it. Cubo gente, hope all is well from Cisco. All is well, Greyhound. Cricket, we were in your barrio last night doing lowrider shit, LOL. Is that right? Yeah, I know they started having the cruising. I didn't know if they stopped it or not. Francisco VP, dang bro, just give them your experience and let them know that you are doing what you feel would help them from making the same mistakes. Yeah, that's what I feel. I mean, yeah, absolutely. I know what I want to say and what I want. I just kind of wanted to get Greyhound's perspective on it and how he would go about it. But yeah, absolutely. I know. I mean, I've rehearsed it. You know what I'm saying? And like I've looked forward to it and been wanting to do it. And I know it's not going to be an issue. I know exactly what I want to say and talk about in front of them and to them and about and all of that. So, Niner, yeah, I already answered that, bro. Javier and I pray in Chinese even though I don't know the language. Guess that God understands me. 480C, what you going to or cricket when you go speak to the youngsters? What you going to or say that again, bro? I'm sorry, bro. Oh, what am I gonna wear when I go out? I don't know, bro. Just regular clothes, I think. I don't know. Tom Dorfer, is that Gabriel Iglesias in that photo? All right. You hear that, fool? He said Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, now I caught it. Oh, Fluffy.
RJ, Fluffy, that's who it is. RJ, or just do a podcast with Greyhound by himself and play it at Adobe on a projector or something. Yeah, Original 86. What's up, Cricket Greyhound and Chronicles family? Go Cards. Original 86. Is that Greyhound in the picture behind you, Cricket? Yes, it is. Geronimo, man alive, Chronicleros, Tata overgoing through some family challenges, and I'm grateful to be willing to be quiet. Órale, Geronimo. Sometimes we gotta be. Javier Hernandez, I bet that the inmates are afraid of Greyhound. Está feo el camarada. Claro. Rolando Mota, buenas noches, gente. Órale, homeboy. Have a good night, brother. 480C, Greyhound's gafas look big. Are those ones at the few we had picked from medical after your eye exam? Oh, he said your shit look like the Buddy Hollies, fool. Rogelio Hernandez, Greyhound, Grillo, saludos. If all goes well, see you in a couple months. Cuba, Bobby B. Yeah. That's the plan, hopefully.
And I got the photos of your brother, too. Gracias. And my audio, gracias.
Anthony Johnson said, losing a lot of peria tonight on these damn Cardinals. Where do I go to get jumped out of the bird gang? He's trying to drop out already.
Hey, the game's not even over yet.
Niner. Hey, Greyhound, what's one thing you wish you could do, see, touch, taste, or have?
I want the pussy.
All day 1503. Saludos. ¿Qué pago? Cisco, last night was the toy drive collection that I mentioned for Tolleson a couple weeks ago. So we were all out there donating and enjoying the afternoon, hitting switches, jamming the music, good times. That's firme, bro. Hopefully they were able to get a lot of stuff, man, for the kids. Rogelio Hernandez, I need a cool nickname like Freedom, Liberty, Javier, GH, and Bobby B, he said. Greyhound, Bobby B. Cool nickname. Javier Hernandez, vato, when you go back home, maybe they will think you're Groucho Marx. Este vato. Sanjo Lifer, saludos. What's up, Sanjo Lifer? How you doing, brother? La Onda don't shine shoes, LOL, said Niner. Oh, Geronimo, Cisco, that's cool. Bet there's some nice ramflas there. 480C, you look real zoomed in, Cricket, with that focus you have at your dome. Looks big, LOL. Or do you have a little bigger head than average? What the fuck? Everything's clown, Cricket. Do you have individual tablets, Greyhound?
The what?
Do you have tablets?
No, not yet. They're in the process of giving them to us, but we don't have them yet. They had them once before, but they stopped it due to security stuff, and they're supposed to redo it. So we're just waiting.
Beezer said Greyhound. He put some laughing faces. He put, yeah. Niner said, he said pussy. I knew it. LOL. Yeah. But after you have your 2 minutes of fun, what else, bro? 2 minutes. You ain't even lasting 2 minutes, fool. Besides pussy, fool, what else?
Oh, well, I wish I could go watch my one of my daughter's basketball games. She loves sports, so I wish I could go watch her go play.
There you
hang
go.
out with her and shit.
Freedom, Liberty.
Yelling, talking shit, everything. I'll embarrass her.
Freedom, Liberty said, Rogelio, let's call you Life Cares. Original 86. Anthony Johnson, never homie. You in it for life. Bird Gang. Rogelio Hernandez said, órale, Life Cares. Greyhound, when I hear you share and realize where you're calling us from, my heart prays for you, hermano.
I appreciate it.
Javier Hernandez, Greyhound, we're with you in spirit, my friend. You're a cool man. Glad you're well and staying strong. Beezer said, damn, they need to let that vato out. Yeah. Hey, fool, did you know I removed my my tattoo on my eye? You seen that?
Really?
Yeah, I don't got it.
Do that?
The 3 dots that I had?
Yeah, well, I'm saying, well, how'd you do that?
Laser.
The lasers?
Laser, yeah. Yeah. When I got.
That's how you did your back too?
Nah, my back, I covered it. Hell no, that shit would have been fucking $1 million fucking dollars. Nah, that I just covered it with another taca, but my eye was I lasered that shit off. See, that's some real shit. Your daughter's game, some real shit, said Niner. Yeah. Awesome person. I think you should start by asking them what their goals are and then tell them about your life, and hopefully you can inspire them to leave that vida. Beezer said, free Greyhound. Cisco, Geronimo, definitely, bro, some beautiful rides out there. Rogelio said, ex Tecato Care Bear. That's the name. Cricket, you're right, bro. He won't last 2 minutes, bro. Sad truth. Soon as he feels some skin, he will bust. Fucking Greyhound. RJ, what if we all protest and write Huilas to the governor for Greyhound's pardon? Can he ever get out? The only way, brother, honestly, and stuff like that ain't gonna work. It'd have to be a law change or some type of, through courts, would be the only way. And you never know. I mean, they're changing laws all the time. If they're, and then people with life sentences, they might, do something. Um, you just never know. I mean, one can hope. That's all we can do. You see, you should just have added another dot to them three you had already, fools. Said Niner. Javier Hernandez, you got rid of your teardrops. However, you cried the other night, had tears on both eyes. Cortatela. I didn't have no teardrop. It was three dots. There's a lot of Hernandez in here. That's what's up, said my Ruca. Rogelio Hernandez said, shit hurts. Grillo did my face, forearm, and hand. Yeah, that hurts. Oh, shit, motherfucker was fucking me up. Anthony Johnson, Greyhound kept it real when he said gangsters show off their butthole often. Let them youngsters know even John Gotti was showing the cops his butthole in the end. Where's the honor? Where's the respect?
Yeah.
Original 86 said, I'm a Hernandez too. Yeah, Maruca's a Hernandez. That's why she's saying that shit. Bobby B. RJ, they didn't let Tukey Williams out, and they're not going to let Greyhound out. Yeah, not just like that, but, we can hope for laws and shit like that to change. All you have is hope, at a certain point. RJ, I know there's free lawyers that help people that are incarcerated and maybe can find a loophole to get him released.
Never know.
Yeah. Rogelio Hernandez said, Viva Hernandez. Niner, the laws are changing, bro, so don't say never. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they absolutely are, and they can, Miss Cricket, our family were coaching and had a lot of babies. Wedo G, become governor of AZ and pardon Greyhound. Somebody. Mahaina is a Hernandez too. Oh shit, said Niner. And Maruca said yes, LOL. We're at the bottom of these comments, brother. But what else? What you want? What you got to say, bro? What are you thinking?
Man, it's do what you guys are doing, man. But like I said, these youngsters gotta stay away from all that bullshit because it ain't working.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I'm an example of that. Cricket's an example of that. Everybody that's been caught up in that shit is an example of that. And we're only telling you because it's real. I don't want my kids to have to deal with none of that bullshit, so you guys don't need to be doing that shit. It's dead end.
Yeah. And I think that's that should be the actual thing that
you have 30 seconds remaining.
Makes people realize that ain't no bullshit, because nobody ever wants their kids involved for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So why should anybody's kids be involved? You gonna call back or you gotta go?
No, this is it for tonight. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Okay, bro. Ya sabes.
More. Everybody, guys, take care. Good night.
All right, brother. Have a good night, brother. Chingada amor. So yeah, I mean, the last thing that he said there is that's real. I think about it like if I'm not willing to have my child involved in that, then who am I to recruit anybody's child? And I think that these vatos should think the same way. I know they don't, obviously, but I mean, that's not reality. But it's definitely something that people need to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that are being recruited by these vatos should say, like, what the fuck? You wouldn't do this to your kids. And because, for the most part, you start getting brought in and recruited and in the mix when you're young, 18, 19 years old. And these are, 30, 40, 50-year-old vatos. And it's just sad, man, that that they consciously, they know that it ain't no, that that's not the lifestyle that anybody should be taking. And the proof of that is that they're not bringing their family into it. Obviously there's a couple that are fucking idiots and did bring their kids into it, but we all know that for the most part, you know, that's not the way. Nobody wants that, wants to have that in their life. You know what I mean? Their kid involved in that shit. That's, come on. Me, did you guys have a pet growing up? He's gone, brother, but I did my Jefita, but I had brothers and sisters and shit in the house too, so they weren't really like mine. I realized when I was really little, I liked animals. I wanted to be, I remember I used to say I want to be a veterinarian and stuff. But as I got older, I realized I didn't like animals. So I didn't want to be that after all. But I just stopped. Like I mean, I wasn't one of those fucking serial killers that was hurting animals. I didn't do that. I just didn't like. I wasn't, it wasn't the type to be running around playing with a dog or nothing like that. After, once I got to an age of, once I was like 12, 13 years old, I didn't want no animal. Javier Hernandez, a lot of men with life have been released. There's always hope. Yeah. Freedom Liberty said, let's go, Suns. You know a Ralph Hernandez, ragtop from Westside Chicanos? I don't. No. Man, tell these youngsters the real uncut truth, y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Got to. It's the only way I think that they're going to understand the gravity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to know um, everything and without holding back details or anything. You know what I'm saying? There's things that need to be said that maybe people, don't think kids should hear, but if they're on that path, they definitely need to hear that stuff. You know what I mean? That's not the, that's cool. My bad. I just got a text. That's fun. That's cool. Um, but yeah, they need to hear the real, you know what I'm saying? Exactly what this lifestyle is and what it brings into your life. You know what I mean? It's, I keep going back to the same thing, man. It's a, it's a life of loss and heartache, man. That's the truth. And as gangster as a motherfucker thinks he is, or as hard as you think you are, and all that, where we joke and we play and we have fun in the joint because that's how you get through it. But I mean, when you're alone with your thoughts, it's nothing but loss and heartache, and that's the truth. I mean, anyone that's been locked up, can see can vouch for what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know anybody that can say that they had like a really good time through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there were good times, but it was not a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just lost, man. And then worse, like if you look at Chopper, he was locked up 32 years straight. When he was in the state. His mom and dad, he went in when he was 18, 19 years old. His mom and dad both died while he was in there. Everybody got old, obviously, while he was in there. Now he got out and he started making, getting the relationships back. And now he just had a cousin that died that he grew up with, you know what I mean? Till he was, went off to the joint. And that's just the life of that, of being a pinto, you know what I mean? You just lose people and all the time that you could have had with those people, you just didn't. It's all lost. It's all gone. There's no memories of it. There's nothing. In the end, all you have is who they were, and you can talk about it, and it's just lost, man. It's all fucking lost all the way around, and it ain't nothing cool about that. Man, Greyhound had some good takes tonight, said Bobby B. RJ said, Greyhound always keeps it real. Freedom Liberty said, Bobby B, hell yeah, you can see he's opening up more and not being so hard. Tom Dorfer, it's important to let these kids know the struggles of life after prison as well. Like how hard it is to even rent a place with felonies as an example, or having no retirement. Yeah, all of that. It's all, that's what I mean. The whole thing is, you know, looking back, man, nothing was worth any of that shit that I went through. You know what I mean? And I get it. I put myself in those positions. It was my consequences to have. I don't blame anybody else. The only thing I blame is my own ignorance and not realizing what I was doing to myself. You know what I mean? Not that I didn't realize the gravity of my crimes. I get all that. Yes, I take responsibility. Just that uh, I was too young to know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? Like the loss of years just didn't mean nothing at that age. It just didn't. You can't fathom what life is really about when you're that young. And once you do, it's too late. You know what I mean? If you're all up in it. So it's crazy. For the most part, they do think that way, bro, but they will never tell you that, bro. They're human too, bro, said Niner. Yeah. Angel Chavez, look at my former chat on this chat. Say that again, Angel. What's up, my G's from Joel Brown? ¿Qué pasó? Carlos Zamora, órale, underscore. I remembered it right now. Javier Hernandez, you're a real friend. Cricket Greyhound obviously has a lot of love for you. I really am glad that I have the opportunity to be a part of this podcast. Gracias, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I'm, again, like I said, uh, I'm glad to have you as a part of this too, bro. I mean, you and a lot of the people in the chat, the majority, um, you know, have a lot of input in this and say the real también, Joel Brown, any familia watching football? Yeah, they were checking it out. RJ, who's winning, Joel? Smurf wrote, he was in the hospital getting a hip replacement. Pinche viejo, he wants to call. Yeah, that's why when you told me he hadn't wrote, it was weird. I didn't understand why. You know what I'm saying? Like, there'd be no reason for that. But so that's good, bro. That's good. He got back at you. Miguel Mejia, Cricket, you ever meet any serial killers? I don't know. Not under that definition, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I obviously knew a lot of vatos that whacked a lot of vatos, or a lot of gente, you know what I mean? But I don't know if they would be considered that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure exactly the definition of that, but nobody that I can think of offhand that, because, usually serial killers, the media makes a big thing of them, so you kind of know who they are, that are defined that. So, yeah, I don't think so, bro. Liner said, that's right. That's the only way they will learn, bro. We can't hold back at all. Yeah, no, at all. Rams are going to win Monday night, said Joel Brown. I sent you a friend request on Instagram, brother. Okay. I'll get them in. Chad, they aren't too young to be where they are, so they aren't too young to see and hear reality from you. Exactly. That's the way I'm thinking too, There may be a different approach if I'm to go to like a school or something. But definitely, I mean, Adobe and places like that, yeah, I'm not holding nothing back on those. Bobby B, one thing for sure, you tell the youngsters you get caught up in that stuff, for sure, you're going to end up on a lista, and maybe a family member gets hurt. No future in that game. Francisco P, people, man, bro, I lost my nephew while I was in SMU1. That was the hardest time I ever did. He was like my son. Yeah, and it's tough. It's tough because then you may blame yourself, you know what I'm saying? So what if I was there? What if, all these what ifs. And again, man, these are stories that people need to hear, that youngsters or people on this path. We're not even talking about just kids, man. 18, 19, 20-year-old kids are still kids for, what I mean? Like they're still caught up in that childish mentality, trying to be somebody, you know what I mean? And even they can gain from this type of talk. You know what I mean? And it, stories like that, like Francisco, you know, it's sad, man. It's heartache, and it's tough times that you go through in that. And of course, we all know, we're not sitting here, because we can get those trolls that say, well, you did what you did, you believe, you deserve this, and you deserve. Okay, let's get past all that. We understand that, we take responsibility for I'm not no innocent person. I'll never sit here and say I was innocent. That's not this game. um I did everything that I was ever accused of doing, for the most part. And so now here we are, get past that. I'm guilty. I did it. I'm here. Now what? You know what I'm saying? So yes, I'm responsible for putting myself in that position. It doesn't change the fact that there was loss and heartache while I was there. And so, in order to hopefully, get these kids or young people, uh, to learn that lesson, then they need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And then, they may learn that lesson, and then we're good. You know what I'm saying? Someone can benefit from all the fucking bullshit I went through. And again, I'm no victim. I'm responsible for me and what I did. So I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry for my losses and heartaches. I'm just saying that's what it's about. And these kids need to know that. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't need a sympathy card. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shit, I miss my daughter being born in the first 6 years of her life over bullshit. I regret every minute I miss at Bubba Mesa. Joel Brown, Sheila, I accepted your Instagram request. RJ, yeah, when you're locked up, especially in the hole, you're going to be hungry. Cells are cold. Don't know if it's night or day. Poor conditions, health deteriorates, etc. 480. Cricket, are you going to write a speech or freestyle your speech? And you're going to bring your knife when you cut in Arizona. Yeah, I'm not going to write no speech, bro. It's not a speech. I'm not, I'm not going to get up there and I don't see it as reading or speaking, doing a speech. It's not that. It has to come from my quota, I think. You know what I mean? It has to come as it comes. There's probably a lot of things that I'm going to say that I haven't said before, and some things that I won't say, but I'll say next time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it's going to go or what I will say. But I think that's the way it needs to be. You know what I mean? It needs to come out spontaneously and just from my heart. If it seems all, I think if it was to be like a speech that I wrote, uh, it might seem rehearsed, and I'm, I don't. You can't rehearse that. You know what I mean? That has to come from the quota. I think. There's some things that you can do. You can rehearse a speech and talk about, um, you know, accepting an award type shit. But something like this, I don't think you don't write this down. You don't. It's not. This has got to be a heartfelt conversation. You know what I mean? So yeah, no. As far as bringing my knife, I mean, I just carry pocket knives, bro. That's not. It's not for Arizona specifically. But what man, San Francisco VP, I feel you, but it was worth seeing my nephew the way he was. So sad. Well, I'm sure for each his own. You know what I mean? It's probably the worst thing that he went through, and yours was the worst for you. You know what I mean? It's all bad, all the way around. And my the things I went through were the worst for me. You know what I mean? It's just, that's a relative term, and again, that's the point. You know what I mean? Um, Everybody's story, I think these kids or this younger generation can benefit from. Miguel Mejia, never been in the Pinta, but I know the feeling. I'm sure you're writing. Javier Hernandez, being in prison when your loved one dies is the worst feeling I have ever felt. I wanted to ask them to please let me out, but it wouldn't have helped. I cried in my cell at night. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. Joel Brown, what's up, bro? From Bubba Mesa. Bubba, how you doing, my dude? Said Joel Brown. Niner Francisco, sad to know, brother. Rest in peace. Angel Chavez, look at my chat earlier about getting a CD player. Did I read it, bro? I already read it. For Greyhound? No, I don't think that came up. You're gonna have to rewrite it, bro, because I can't go back. It only lets me go back a certain amount, and I don't think that ever came up because I've been going comment to comment. Francisco VP, but sinner. Sinner. What happened? Joel Brown, I'm doing okay, bro. Just hurting, said Bubba Mesa. Chile put, thanks, Joel Brown. Joel Brown, did you get my friend request on IG, Bubba? Francisco VP Niner, yeah, he just got out of Adobe Mountain and lasted a week on the streets. Yeah. Rogelio Hernandez, guess I'm gonna have to get one of these kids to make me an Instagram. I had to have my Ruka do it, bro. That shit, I don't know. And then I don't know. I finally downloaded it on my phone, and my son kind of showed me how to, at least how to accept people's like requests. And then people were saying that they were messaging, and Maruka wasn't seeing it. So when we got it, we found how you're supposed to. I guess you got to accept them, and then you can see them and all that stuff. So we were able to do that. RB, hey, I think you answered the question wrong about serial killers. I mean, in the stereotypical name serial killer, but Pablo, Angel, Greyhound, there's a few. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Oh, so that's probably Francisco's about to sinner. But that's what I mean. I'm saying the definition, though, of a serial killer, the way they use it in, for, the psychology thing, it's not, I don't think they consider Gray, Pablo, and all them because they did it for a cause, right? Or a clica thing, right? And serial killers, I think for the real definition of a serial killer, it has to be spontaneous, for no reason, or for sexual gratification or something like that. There's some terms to that. That's why I said I know a lot of vatos that have whacked a lot of vatos, but I don't think that they fall under that definition that that they got for it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool that you're asking people's opinion about when you go to talk to the youth, but I think you're going to be just fine. You went to no, I know, bro. Yeah, no. Listen, I did that because I wanted to hear Greyhound's response. That's why I did it. I know exactly what I want to do and how I want to say what I want to talk. I want to hear Greyhound. You know what I'm saying? I know Greyhound is kind of you know coming out of that, you know what I mean? Like he's working on it, right? So I just wanted to hear, how he felt, what he thought, what he would say in that position. That's it. I absolutely, I mean, I have no doubt. Like I don't have, I'm not gonna have stage fright or nothing like that. I know exactly what I want to say, how I want to talk to them, and I'm good, bro. I know exactly what I'm gonna do there. It's a great tool. Let me see real quick. It's a great tool to talk to gente or like-minded individuals. Yeah, that's for damn sure. And Joel Brown, I don't see nothing, bro, said Bubba Mesa. Someone get Rogelio on IG, said Joel Brown. 480 C-Town. Oh, wait, there's another. What's. Oh, right here. What's up, Bubba? You just showed up, said 480C. 480C, what's up, bro, said Bubba Mesa. Check again, Bubba, says Joel Brown. Sent one to you as well, Arizona Diablo, said Joel Brown. Angel Chavez, from the heart to the heart. Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm looking down here because my mouse, the battery died on the mouse. I have it plugged in charging. So I got to look at my tablet to read the comments right now because I can't scroll. Spencer. Yeah, it should be genuine, said Original 86. Tom Dorfer, calling it an early night, fellas. Good night and stay well. All right, Tom. You know what's up, bro. Have a good night, bro. Francisco VP, Bubba Mesa, I'm sorry to hear of your experience, my brother. My prayers are with you, bro. Bubba Mesa, Francisco VP, didn't mean that the way it sounded, bro. I wish I wouldn't have had to see my nephew like that. Geronimo said, Francisco VP, the pain we feel when our loved one passes is proof of the love that exists. Yeah, it's just tough, man. Like I said, I think the worst part of doing time is the loss factor. You know what I mean? Um, but I guess that shows that people, we got people we love and that love us. So if anything should motivate us at that point, once you're there, if anything's going to motivate you to change and do different, I think it should be that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that there are people that care about you and that you care about. Um, things like that is these kids just need to know that it is what it is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? In the real world, you can make good friends, people that can be there. Like, let me try to think about something. Like, so in the life we were living, right? All this homie shit and Garnale shit and all that stuff, right? You can make good friends, but I think that you got limitations there because um, just bear with me on on this conversation because it's going to go kind of against a lot of what we have thought we believe or of what a lot of us have. But let me just go here real fast. So you can have a homeboy and he turns rata, and all of a sudden that's not your homeboy no more. You can have a homeboy and he drops out the clica. All of a sudden that's not your homeboy no more, right? All of those situations, there are things I guess there are conditions to your friendship and to the love that you have with people, right? But I think in the real world, aside from that, you can find friends that it's unconditional, bro. Like if you got in trouble and got locked up, I mean, let's just say we're normal people that have never been there, but something happens uh, after a lifetime of a friendship with somebody, that person would be there for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's one of the things that we have missed out on is real, true friendships. Even out here, you don't get that. I mean, like I still hear like some of these people that I work with, they'll talk about their friends since fucking you know, grade school that they this and that, and now they meet it. Every once in a while he'll come over and we'll have drinks and watch football and like stuff like that, right? So lifetime friendships. I don't have that. I don't have anybody that I remember that I me even younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I had homies, but once I went to the Pinta, I mean, I didn't get no huilas from them or nothing like, and then when I got out, most of them had moved on, they're doing their own thing, or the other ones are locked up, or where is he or where is he? And, you can ask and find out, but there was no lifetime friendships. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that's just me. Okay. It could be my experience, but I think that, when I look at it from out here, I'm like, damn, these people really, there's people that actually, you know, like make friends, have lifetime friendships, or really care about each other unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? There isn't all these rules in the game that could cut you off from that individual. And it's a trip, man. It's a trip to think about that. I've met a few people since I've been out that I'm like, man, now that I've seen that type, I'm like, man, this vato could be a friend of mine for the next 30 years or something, you know what I mean? Whatever I have left in this, to live. And before you didn't think like that, you know what I'm saying? They're just people that you did time with, or that was a real good vato. He was cool. Um, but yeah, it's a trip. I don't know if that's just again, I don't know if that's just me or if that's Pinta, but that's another thing that I think is it's part of that world. You know, you don't have that. There is no lifetime friendships, I don't think. I mean, maybe some of you guys can tell me different. But from what I've seen, at least in my neighborhood, a lot of the homies, I mean, I don't, nobody is still friends with each other and shit. But I remember my dad, right? My dad wasn't no gangster. And I'm not talking about the puto that killed my sister. I'm talking about my stepdad that I thought was my dad and all that drama, right? Forget fuck the story. But um, he grew up in the neighborhood, but he had friends like that were friends, you know what I'm saying, for years and years right there. And you know, he never did no time. He was a square. But you know, when I think about that, I'm like, you know, I think that's that lifestyle. You know, normal people have normal relationships, I guess, you know. Yeah. Let's give you thank you, bro, and I'm so sorry for your nephew, said Bubba Mesa. RJ said, don't take Chopper because when you tell the kids you got shanked in the neck, Chopper gonna start giggling like he always does. Fucking Chop, man. That fucking dude. He's a fool. All right, I got this fixed. Was that a picture of also from 35th in your background? No, Chito. That was Greyhound, bro. That was Greyhound from Dupovilla. Javier Hernandez, you may not believe in God, however, I do believe that God chose you to go save lives. Perhaps your mother's prayers were heard, and this is why you're here doing this now. Just my opinion, said Javier. Gracias, brother. They're called hitmen, not serial killers, said Tom Dorfer. Geronimo de los Cielos, Javier Hernandez, exactly correct. Angel Chavez, don't they have a catalog to order one in Califas? We do. If you can find out, send me an email. I'll pay for it. Homeboy, got it coming. A catalog? I'll find out, bro. I'm not sure exactly how they got it, what they do there, like for that. Bobby B, oh shit, less than a minute ago, and the Cardinals get the ball down by 7. I guess why Javier, his mother's not religious. Yeah, my girl's gonna. My mom is not religious either, bro. Javier Hernandez, Geronimo de los Cielos, thank you, sir. Someone's prayers for me brought me out of the darkness, said Geronimo. Javier, Miss Cricket, perhaps God heard your prayers. Are you a believer? EJG said, I'm back. What's up, EJG? Esa mano? EJG got dark as hell in that picture. His hand is dark. Don't worry, you can have the Bluetooth on your ear, and I'm going to be right there to give the word when you can find it. When you can't find it, said Bobby P. I know, right? I'm going to lose my damn I'm going to, too. You know I am. Cricket's why people need to just be good human beings, be nice, help out, kind, and humble, give credit where credit is due, and be respectful, said Maruka. RJ said Bobby P. Baba Mesa said, Mrs. Cricket, I agree with you. Yeah, I think most people have noticed. I lose words once in a while. I can't, like, I'll be rapping, I'll be on some intense ass shit. And the stupidest, easiest word, I can't pull it out the sky, man. Bobby B said, I'm a Bluetooth. Bobby B. Javon always coming with good, logical thinking. 480C, I didn't grow up religious, but one time is in a jam. Me and hometown, we had plenty of work in the trunk coming back from work. The dog showed up and we went through no problem, and I never did that again, said 480C. Cricket's wife, Javier, I am Catholic, born and raised, but my son isn't. He's an amazing kid. I don't believe he'll go to hell because of it. Pablo and them believe in God. They going before my kid, just saying. EJG, I'm lucky to be friends with vatos I used to bang with and rivals I banged against. 2 of my closest homies are from my clique. We all ask each other what the fuck we were thinking. Yeah. It's a trip, man. The whole lifestyle, I think in the end, it's too bad that we can't just give that like knowledge to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now we can look at it logically and really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, really see it for what it was. And it's not like it's not like we just all turn pussy. It's the fact that the shit isn't. It's not a logical lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's stupid. And the problem is when you're kids, you think like kids, right? Where we're just immature, we don't understand, we don't see. And it's too bad that we can't just implant that knowledge into these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? If you could just take everything I've been through and put it in this kid's head for a day so he can see it and learn it, I guarantee that motherfucker wouldn't go that route. You know what I mean? And I just, I guess the closest we have to that is just to talk to him and tell him and show him, Shelley, it says if a wife prays for her husband, he is protected even if he don't pray. Carlos Zamora, ready to share my reasons of never a gang if possible. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let me finish these comments and I'll throw the thing on there, brother. Los, the gafas, Los is in the house. Damn it, did look like Oso Valdez and Rogelio Hernandez. Javier Hernandez said, Cricket, your wife is an intelligent woman. Her comments are honest and to the point. You're a lucky man. Take care of that woman. I'm trying, bro. Rate Diaz, smash that like button, people. LOL. Geronimo de los Cielos. What would be superb is to have Greyhound be able to call when you're speaking with at-risk youth, hermano Cricket. Yeah, I mean, hopefully in time as we get this going, because I'm waiting also for a few other people to get to places where they can make calls like that, and I'll have them on here too, like Ray Nino and a few others. Right, I want to have them come on here too and kind of tell their the story of what led them to the end as well. And so I want to encompass all that in what I got going on, obviously in that world too, with these kids. So Maruka said, I believe God gave us free will and we just have to own up to our responsibilities. That's all I'm saying about this. Cricket's wife, Jovan. Yup, said Geronimo. Nope, I lied. One more thing. There she goes. Let's pray God gives Cricket a little house outside the gate so he can see us all go in. This motherfucker. You're a fool, man. I feel like you should be wearing an ugly sweater to go with the holiday spirit. I know. I got to get one, bro. LOL. He would just jump the fence and shadow pit. I'll try. I'll get stuck on that motherfucker again. Haha, Jovan, that's epic, said Tom. Bobby B, no disrespect, but I think that Cricket is a better public speaker than Greyhound. Greyhound, very intelligent guy, but Cricket's been on this and Cricket is good enough. Cricket's wife, shadow and get stuck like juvenile hall. Shadow pit. Cricket don't need no help talking, said Bobby B. Shadow pit, but laughing. Amen, Bobby B. Baba mess up with Bobby B. Los, I might have missed it. What's up with the connect at Adobe? Did you reach out to him? Yeah, brother. He came on his rap. Remember homeboy that was on here the other day, Sean Smith? He is the pastor at Adobe Mountain, and he's the one that's invited. I got to fill out an application, I believe, but everything's good. Yeah. It's the only thing is we got to figure out exactly like the date or the time. I think time frame. I don't know if I'm going to make it out there for the holidays, but after the first of the year, for sure I'll be out there. I don't know, January, February, March, something like that. So one way or another, where it's gonna happen. So it's just a matter of figuring it out, and then I can do that. But he's already. I mean, that's an open invitation from him. So I'm definitely ready for that. 480C, what does it mean when someone sends you an IG? I just out a bit ago, I have no Facebook, Twitter, nothing. I just called, text, and when I got it out, it was COVID the whole year. I just went on YouTube. That's all. When they send you I don't know either, bro. I think if you download that app IG and you start it or you do whatever you do, I think they can send you messages in there too, kind of like the Facebook Messenger thing. I think they can send you messages like that too, and you could like text back and forth through IG, and they call that like direct messaging or DM. They say. So I think that's what they mean, but I'm not exactly positive. Don't quote me because I'm just getting started on that shit too, bro. John Morales put, "What up, big homie? Me and my wife live live from Avondale. Much love for reaching your goal for the Christmas fund, if I'm not mistaken." Yeah, bro, we did. Um, we surpassed, homeboy. I wasn't sure what we were gonna reach. I was hoping we'd get to something, something good that we just so that we can get enough stuff to give, right? And when we hit the G, I was like, man, that's good, right? That's feed me, right? And I wasn't even sure we were gonna get there. You get impatient. You're like, damn, what if it doesn't happen? As we got closer to the 15, that's when I was like, cool, we're gonna have about 15. What then I got reached out to by somebody who wants to remain anonymous, but he said, bro, if you get to 15, I'll give another 15 and match that. So that means it would turn to 3. And at the time, we were so close. I think we only needed like $115 more to reach 15 anyway. And so the next or that night that's the night I shut it. I shut the podcast down because of stuff going on. And so I wasn't able to even put that out there. That night I wanted to tell everybody about that because I had the conversation with the anonymous individual. And so the next night I came on here and I told about the matching, and right away people started donating. Francisco did a big one. He sent 200, and a lot of everybody started sending, and so we got to 15 and past 15. And the anonymous donor was watching and saw that, and he right away sent 16. I guess because I think he saw that we went over, and he matched that instead, the 16. So we surpassed anything that I would have thought it would have got up to, bro. Chito Cano, I remember, also had some fucking wings. He would be at the pull-up bars all during yard time. Rest in peace, Oso. RJ, what was Oso's name? Chito Cano, Oscar Valdez. RJ, did they call? Who did they call Aslan? Oh, Chris Benitez from Cofelds was Aslan. He also has a brother named Angel Valdez, says Chito. Tom Dorfler, set the link so the homie can tap in and give his testimony. Yeah, I already recorded it or copied it. I just wanted to finish. Here we go. Ahí está. Hopefully you see it. You just gotta click on that. Let me get rid of this. Ahí está, Carlos Zamora. Just click on that and then it should guide you in. Bobby B is always 100, Samaruca. Whoever did that match, 15, much love. May God bless you, Mr. Anonymous. Cassie, yeah, bro, that was huge, Holmes, and yeah, that was big. Yeah, that was it was. I mean, everybody that did whatever they could to reach that. I mean, Francisco VP did a bunch too, and everybody that everybody does what they can and did what they could, and it's all much appreciated, bro. And I know that it was kind of a last minute thing. Someone in here, I think, is the one who said we should do this, and I was like, fuck yeah, we should. I don't know why I didn't even think about it. Kind of just just started this YouTube channel a couple months ago, and we're doing our thing, and it just didn't cross my mind that was something that we could do. And so we started it kind of late, and then I was like, damn, maybe I started too late. I won't be able to, it's not gonna happen, but no, bro, it happened, man, and it's we're at a good I mean, shit, that's good. That's a good amount. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to, do some stuff that with that. Obviously, it didn't come up. There it is. I forgot to hit chat. Like go play or whatever the fuck it's called. Why a trip? You put your arm up right now and scratch your head and your arm disappear. What a trip! Oh, because of the background, bro. It's got this background thing. I don't have a green screen behind me. So this is like a virtual background. And unless like if you're not in front of it, like if I move back like that, it'll try and hide it. You know what I'm saying? It'll try and cover it. Javier Hernandez, every day I try to brighten up someone's day. People who are down need hope. $1, a pat on the back, or just a cue will help some people. It also makes me feel good about myself. It's good for your soul. Yeah. RJ said, I think I know who Anonymous is. Mundo. No, it's not. Baba Mesa Los, what strain are you smoking? Oh, because of the arm. No, I really did. I wonder if I don't think it can. I don't think it'll disappear my headache, but because it like keeps. I don't know what it does. To be honest with you, what's the link didn't come up. It's up there now, right? Lord bless that brother who matched our donation, Francisco VP. Yeah, you too, bro. Fucking do some breakdancing moves, bro. You see that, Carlos Zamora? I worked this morning, Niner. I had to go in from 8 to 4 today. I got off at 4. Well, actually, 8 to 4, and then I still didn't get off. I had to go back at, I came home for about 2 hours, and then I had to go back, and they called me back to do some shit, and I was stuck there for a little bit longer. And I really didn't. I came home, I started the chat a few minutes after I had come home. So yeah, no break today. I'm just here. Carlos Zamora, you see the link, brother? Are you in there? Are you in the chat? Uh, 211. What up, Cricket Eleanor's chat? What's up, 211? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Francisco VP, we should start up collecting earlier. Yeah, I was thinking about, I was trying to think of, some, I was trying to think of other stuff that we could help with, like other things, besides just like holiday stuff. But I really think right now it's kind of, I really need to focus on uh, getting this nonprofit off the ground and start doing whatever it is that I need to start doing for that. And that's gonna obviously be, I think, from try and get like the ¿cómo se llaman? Like the government grants and stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, I would love to do something. I mean, you know, I have to sit back and think of, definitely for Christmas, but I wonder if there's other times that we can kind of do some, just do it just to do it type stuff. But anyway, that's stuff that can always come. I really want to focus this. If we can get this nonprofit going, man, I would love to do that shit type of stuff once a month with feria that comes into the nonprofit, and just really just try to get these kids smile, smile, just put a little smile on their face every once in a while. You're right, Cricket. It's not a speech. You have to go in and speaking at the moment from the. Okay, wait. Carlos is in the house. Let me get him in. Here we go. Let me get it in here. Let me add it. Boom. You there, brother? Oh, hold on. Spencer. There it is. There we go. ¿Qué pasó?
Hey, what's happening, man? How are you doing?
Good, good. How you?
Good, bro. Thanks for hold on real quick. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to come on here. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, absolutely. I hear you
All
good.
right. And I just want to say hello to everybody on the viewers. You folks have been very nice. And Cricket, I just want to say to you, I had asked a question one day, and you answered in such a way. You know, the reason I connect with your channel is because I have a brother that's in jail there in the prison there in Florence. And when I asked the question about the scene or how it was over there, you explained it in such a way, brother, that I almost felt I was right there with my brother. And so I appreciate that, and I appreciate your viewers being so kind and so accepting. Your channel is just really good, brother. And you asked a question concerning why people don't join join gangs, and the reason I didn't, I grew up in Baldwin Park here in Southern California, and my mom owned a store in Azusa, California. When a parent tells you, don't tell anybody where we live, first thing that comes to my mind is this is pretty serious stuff, you know, because we're living in a different area and we're not supposed to tell them. This was back in 1975 is when they bought that store. And about a year later, 1976, we lost a relative. He got killed. Wasn't gang violence, but he was involved with somebody else that from a person that was in jail, and the gentleman came out and I guess looking for him, and he lost his life. And my cousin was only 16 years old. This is 1976 down there in Southgate. The store that my mom had there in Azusa was right smack in the middle of the neighborhood on Dalton Street in Azusa. Right across the street, where all the homeboys hung out. Never no problem. As a kid, you know how it is growing up in a Chicano neighborhood. You're always getting in a scrap here and there. I mean, you get in a scrap with a kid one day, next day you're back at it, you know, playing with the same kid. Then you get into it again, and you're back at it playing with the same kid. Concerning the homeboys that are from Azusa, well, I used to see them, and you know, they never bothered my mom or my dad or anything like that, but I would always see them get into their issues with the police. You know, I saw this. You know, detectives would pull up, they would get into blows with the police officers. And I'm standing there watching this stuff, and I'm like, you know, observing, observing all this. And so I'm soaking all this in, Cricket. When me and my friends, we would go get a bite to eat from a food establishment or something like that. Well, in Azusa, there's a street called Azusa Avenue, and Azusa Avenue takes you up to the mountains that are called the Azusa Canyon. Well, anybody who wants to go there has to go up that road, and there's a liquor store on Azusa Avenue. It used to be. I don't know now. And if they stop at that liquor store, well, guess what's happening? Sometimes the homeboys hang out right there, and they're waiting to see who shows up. One time, me and two other friends are walking to go get us a bite to eat. What do we run into? We run into people just going at it, bro. How old are we? We're about 9, 10 years old, right? So I'm seeing this whole thing, and we're standing there, man, just watching this. Fortunate enough, back then in those days, there wasn't so much firearms. It was just mostly fists or belts or maybe knives.
Mhm.
So I'm seeing all this, right? Um, now so that's one thing that I observed with neighborhood gangs. We move from that area, move up to where I live at now, in what is the Victor Valley. Um, that's my rough time, 15, 16 years old. I'm doing my thing too. I run into drugs. I was introduced to drugs at a very young age. Marijuana, I was introduced to marijuana at the age of 6. I started using completely at the age of 13. And, in the trans course, we're up here where we live at, there really it wasn't any gangs. There's some neighborhoods here, Victorville, which is Eastside Victoria. It's an older neighborhood. And then there's Barstow. They have their thing over there too, but they're about 30 minutes north of us. So in my teenage years, 15, 16 years old, I run into some homeboys that are from the LA area. One's from Watts, another one is from Eastside Clover. They're two brothers. And then another guy from Northside Bone Park, another guy from Paris. And just because of the issue of drugs, I'm hanging around with these guys, right? But what happened with my relationship with them was there was a new kid shows up, go to school, hook up with the dude's real cool. He looks as normal as any other Chicano from this side of California. No difference in him at all. We go home, we take the bus to our home, get off the bus, run into one of the brothers from Watts. I go to introduce him. The guy from Watts gives a spiel. My name is such and such. And then he's shaking his hand, and the other dude goes and says, "Hey, my name is such and such." Well, the guy from Watts says, "Su 13." The other guy comes up and gives his spiel, he says, "No te 14." Brother, when that happened, seemed like all hell broke loose. And I'm standing in the middle of this, right? This is 1985, bro. 1985. Okay. So I'm standing there and I'm like, man, and the guy from Watts just kind of gives me the let's just say like the stink eye, right? I'm kind of like tripping out. I go, what? So I asked the guy from the north, I go, hey, what was that all about? He goes, oh, that's that prison stuff, man. That's that prison stuff. And I say to him, I said, all right, but what ended up happening, those guys that I was hanging around with, they come after me. They actually come to my home. And weeks prior, about a week prior, I was hanging around with them. We had done some methamphetamine. We were out for like 3 days. And it happens to be that my mom goes looking for me, but she takes her gun. She takes her gun, bro. And then this whole fiasco of me hanging around this guy from the north that I don't know anything about that. They go against me. They come in to my home. Luckily, only 2 came in. There was 1 guy outside. I had to play it strong. I, I had to act like I wasn't afraid. They take me into the bathroom. They roll a joint. And I'm thinking in my mind, man, it's 10 years ago. My relative passed away, and now my mom's going to come home, and how's she going to find me? Fortunate enough, man, all they did was sock me in the jaw, and fortunate enough, they left. So here's my issue, Cricket. I'm 15, 16, 8, 10 years old, watching the violence, seeing a relative pass away. Going through this at 15, I made my decision, man. I said, what's the sense of joining a gang? There's no reason for it. If they're going to turn on you like that, where's the friendship? There is none. I had to leave my house, go tell the guy from the north and say, hey, man, you're not going to see me around anymore. Because these dudes, they're after you. I don't want to cause you any problems. You've been real cool to me. So basically, I said, I'll see you. You won't see me again. I literally walked about a mile to get to his house. On my way back, here comes a car. The lights to a Caprice are recognizable. I see the square lights coming up. I said, that's those dudes. So I had to run into an empty lot because at that time it was real dense out here. And I run into that empty lot. Sure enough, they stop, they pull over, and they're looking for me. They're calling for me. But I just stayed low in the desert, man. Because I don't know what they're going to do to me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I stood low. Fortunate enough, they took off. I go home. But this is the reason, Cricket, why I never joined a gang. Just for the simple fact they showed no remorse, they showed no friendship at all. I see the violence in Azusa. I had a friend in 6th grade tell me, hey man, they're gonna jump you in when we go to junior high. I said, what are you talking about? Are they gonna jump you into the gang? I told him, bro, if that's what you're about, you go for it. But they're still gonna jump you in. They can jump me in all they want. That's what I told them. And sure enough, bro, I'm walking home from school over there in Azusa. And here comes the 7th graders. And you know, the ones that are junior high now, right?
Mm-hmm.
First thing I did was put my back to the wall so nobody could get behind me. And what do they tell me? We're waiting for you. So when I just stood there firm, bro, firm, and I just said, all right, well, you know, what's the sense, bro? That's what I'm just telling you. What's the sense to all this? And fortunate enough, in that year, they moved from that area, not because of that, but because they could do a little bit more up here, my family, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't join any gang, because there was no true friendship there, man. You know what I'm saying? There just wasn't, and that's what the kids need to see. If they show that at the age of 15, 16 years old, I mean, you saw some stuff, bro, that thank God you're still alive. You see, and they're already demonstrating this at a very young age, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those are my reasons why I miss. I'm gonna be honest with you. I miss the chicanismo. I love that. Love lowriders, all that stuff. But where was the true friendship when you didn't understand a simple thing? Well, that guy is from the north. Instead of explaining it to me, man, they came to beat me up. So that's, so that's my spill, man. And cricket, I hope that explains to you my reasons. I don't know about anybody else's reasons.
Yeah. Let me ask you
But
this.
those are my reasons.
Let me ask you, because you said your carnal is torcido. Did he go down that path, or is it something else?
Yeah, no, man. He went down that path. He came from a neighborhood called Elm Street Wise, and he's older than me, and he moved to the Arizona in the '90s, and I really don't know I have paperwork of his here, but I don't know what really happened. But they got him for a homicide, and they pinned it on him without any evidence. And that's another thing too, bro. But let me tell you this too. I got to go to a birthday party for my sister from and she grew up in Florence, and she came from that neighborhood, Florence, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about way back in the 70s. Everybody that was there at that birthday party, she's celebrating 30 years clean. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that was there were people that are recovering from drug addiction. They're still in the Chicanismo lifestyle, but they're not in gangs. Some were pastors, some were people that were, I was hearing the conversations. I just got out of prison. I don't want to go back over there. There was an elderly man there,
Yeah.
was in Pelican Bay. My sister told me all about this, but they changed their lifestyle. They changed their lifestyle because what they found in there was the same thing you're talking about here. You see what I'm saying? They didn't find any truth in them. It hurt them instead of help them. You see? So yeah, my brother was guy from Elm Street in the '90s. He moved over to Arizona.
I
You
think
see what
it's
I'm
hard.
saying?
I think, I mean, everybody has their own stories, so I know that. And it's hard to pinpoint what makes everybody decide what for themselves, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I know growing up in the most of vatos I grew up with, we all knew each other since we were real little. You know what I mean? So we thought we were, best friends and all that. You know what I mean? And but I think where I saw that none of that shit meant nothing wasn't until I actually hit the pinta, because then it was like I'm all alone. You know what I mean? There was nobody. I didn't get no huilas. Nobody's putting money. Like none of the stuff that you consider somebody caring about you, right? When you're in that situation. So I guess, I think it's just hard, man. It's hard to actually pinpoint what it could be that would keep these kids out of it, unless, again, I think the only way is everybody's own testimony, right? Our own stories of what.
The truth is, in my case, being upfront, like I was with my friend Johnny.
Yeah.
If that's what you're gonna want to do, bro, go ahead and do it. They're still gonna jump you in. That's all right. They can jump me all they want, but I ain't joining no gang. And we were still friends, bro. He didn't hate me or call me anything names. Those guys came over to me. I don't know what they had on me because I never hung around those dudes. We're waiting for you. Kind of like, okay, all right, okay, but they didn't hit me right there, right? And the thing is that you have to be straight, and you have to see it for yourself and base your decision what is best for you. If you want to go that route, just be ready.
Yeah.
Because
I think they have to have all the information. That, you know what
they
I mean?
have to have it, and they have to see it.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing. Losing a cousin, he's 16. He was with my brother. They were from the same neighborhood. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he knew the guy that killed him. So right there, that tells me that they knew each other, and this guy still went at him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That happens in the street, and in your case, so the whole thing is just that the kids understand it is a life and death situation, Mo.
Yeah.
It is. It is. And that's the whole thing with this whole thing. And neighborhoods are fine. You can have a lot of fun in neighborhoods, right? But
Yeah.
it depends on what you do in those neighborhoods. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. What it
You
leads.
know,
Actually, yeah, absolutely.
but that's my spill, man. And once again, Cricket, thank you for having such a good program. Thank you to your viewers for being so nice. Your wife, um, you know, you guys are very kind, so I appreciate it, man.
Thank
And
you.
I look forward. Apart from the intrigue, I'll just be honest with you. You let me see what my brother could possibly be going through, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
And our communication has gotten way better. I just want to let you know that, man. All right, bro.
Good. That's good.
So all right, I'm gonna leave you, brother, and thank you very much. And you have a good day, okay? And a good show. All right,
Gracias.
later.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's a trip, man. I don't know. All of it is crazy. Let me get some of these comments and then we'll get into that. Let me see. "480C, you're right, Cricket. It's not a speech. You have to go in and speaking at the moment from the heart." Yeah. David Mayan says people like to believe that cholos and ex-convicts don't have the capabilities to do things from the heart, and this is a good place to start breaking the stereotypes down. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. A lot of us got a lot of love for. I mean, for our people, for not just our people. I'm not talking about raza. I'm talking about for people in general. You know what I'm saying? For youngsters, for kids. You know what I'm saying? We see that we can, if we can help them avoid the pain that a lot of us went through, whatever it is. I know damn well that vatos from the Pinta that I've done time with would step up and do that. All that, a lot of people, that, like you say, David, the stereotypes of a convict and shit. We're not that, man. We're not. Um, you'll hear the stories, like people will say it all the time, like, "Oh, I met this dude, and there was this," people heard, so many different stories about, um, that individual. They're so surprised because they're so nice to them as kids, and he gave me candy and told me stay in school and don't get in trouble. Like, I think for the most part, I mean, we're like normal people, man. We care. At the end of the day, I say we care. And it just takes, um, I guess, a movement to do it. And I'm not trying to say I'm starting a movement here. We've had this, you know what I'm saying? This isn't me. Um, I'm just going along with it. You know what I mean? It's just part of it, man. I just think we just need to remember that, remember everything that we had went through, and use that to try and help these kids that are going through it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the bottom line. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's just fucking. I'm really, like, I'm studying this shit. I'm trying to figure out, and I know what the answer is. It's just them. I think they just need the knowledge. They need to hear exactly what it's all about. And even then, we're gonna lose them on some of them. Some of them are gonna do their thing, and it is what it is. So I mean, we can't fix everything. You know what I mean? But the simple fact that we can fix some things and we can do some things, it's, I mean, we have to try, I think, you know what I mean? As hard as, and I can't speak for everybody else, but in my life, as hard as I went to try to be parte and to do what I did and to be involved in what I was, and you know, when I got out, I wanted to be the one that didn't just walk away. I wanted to be the one that did continue to put in work, that kept in touch with everybody, that you know, that wrote Wheelas, that sent Feria, that whacked this dude, that what, you know what I mean? Like as committed to that as I was, that's how committed I want to be to this. You know what I mean? Just for myself. I'm just talking now, but you know, it is what it is. Badass cruise this weekend in T-Town, says Los. Yeah, that's what I heard. That homeboy told me a little bit ago. EJG said, I'm just now starting IG as well. Been on Facebook, just no IG or Twitter until recently. Yeah. Los, yup, the nonprofit, all legit would be the best to get handled. There's a lot of people with cash businesses that will open up their wallets knowing that they're going to get a receipt. Yeah. Yeah. And not just that. I mean, obviously, yes, that, but you know, the big businesses and the government shit that you can get for that, and really put this to use. You know what I mean? For these kids, man. It's yeah. I know I need to finish up the paperwork with that. It's all incorporated, but I need to well, I already did. I mean, I sent the paperwork with the IRS. I just need to inquire as to what's next. I don't know. I just never had to do that talk in front of the people, and it's not like accepting an award. You wouldn't look right with a paper. Speaking to the kids would be like, man, this dude don't know nothing. Yeah. Javier Hernandez, Carlos Zamora, glad you're here with us tonight. Yeah. Freedom, Liberty, Carlos, thank you for coming on. Everyone's story is needed. David Maestas, pues, órale, Carlos. Tom Dorfer, thank you for your testimony, Carlos Zamora. Joe Brown, Tom, will you get on and tell your story? Maruca put Carlos with the thumbs up. Bobby B. Cricket trying to explain how the back screen works is like a caveman trying to explain how a plane flies. Sure, someday, Joel, said Tom Dorfer. Thank you for sharing, said Chele. Bobby B, did I miss the story? I didn't see Carlos come on. No, he was just starting when you said that, brother. Shelley is sharing, Carlos Zamora. Joel Brown, I would love to tell my story. A kid from Eastside Tempe, a master's degree in journeyman license. That's feed, man. Beat Mexican #1 says shout outs from El Sereno Rifa. Kiwis SP, Cubo Gente. What's up, brother? Freedom Liberty said, got to go. Good night. Órale, Freedom Liberty, ya sabes. David Pelayo, órale, bro. ¿Qué pasó, David? Bubba Mesa, Freedom Liberty, good night, bro. Ray Diaz, have a good night, Freedom. Sun Tzu, man is treacherous. Get a dog, vatos, right? Bubba Mesa, I mean, me and all my homies that were from the neighborhood all grew up together since kindergarten. Am I the only one? Yeah, me too. And primos and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But it didn't change the fact that once I got torcido, everybody did their own thing. And that's part of growing up. I guess that probably what happens regardless, right? But it's still when you go in there at 16, 17 years old, and you and your homies are together every day, and you guys are doing all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get torcido and there's not even a huila coming through. You know what I mean? Taking this shit off. It looks too weird. Then yeah, it gets, it's a trip. You know what I mean? I think then you start feeling some of that Holly where see how that one, nah, it still looks bad. Just trying to find something that, well, let me try something real quick. I want to see some. Oh, that's what it did. Nah, I don't want that. Sun Tzu, a pack of dogs, said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B, those weren't your friends, and that story that Carlos is telling is more common than you think. And the new kid comes around for sure, he's going to be turned on. Bubba Mesa, Bobby B, yeah, you're right. Easier to pick on the new kid. David Myers says, my definition of a man has changed over the years. There are many people who claim to be a man, but they play kid games. A real man holds his own 10 toes down for real love and honor. Yeah. Sun Tzu, that machismo pride will always do you dirty. Yeah, that's one of the biggest downfalls, I think, of us growing up, and even in the pinta. It's that fucking machismo, Holmes, and the pride that we that'll make a motherfucker kill somebody in front of placas. You know what I mean? No, don't even think about it, and there you go, just throw away your life. David Maestas, real men don't need machismo, that's for sure. But damn, man, that shit is so prevalent in there where vatos are throwing away their life for it. It's crazy. Original 86, thanks for sharing, Carlos Zamora. David Maestas, they fight with their mind and heart. Francisco VP, Carlos Zamora, thank you for everything you shared. I'll be praying for you and your familia, brother, and God bless you always and your family. Yeah, absolutely. Sun Tzu, early age, very early, also be there. Set an example for your actions. Be present and involved as men. That's another thing, man. The broken home. They need role models. Tom Dorfer, speaking as a former inmate at Adobe many moons ago, I would love to listen to a guy like us before any punk with a badge. Yeah, I mean, you have to listen to someone that you can, that there's some type of, you know, they can see themselves in you, and and see that you know what you're talking about. There has to be that, I think, for them to listen. I mean, it's just the truth. I'm not saying that. I think some can find role models in some of those vatos, like, because I have seen where there have actually been counselors, I guess, not really the the guard type people, but the counselors that really cared about the kids, man. I think after a while they lose some of that hope, because it's just the wrong environment, I think. Uh, but I've seen some, man, with it that they really put their heart into it, and some of them, and we would respect those ones. You know what I mean? We would actually just be like, man, that dude's cool. Hey, don't do that to we would avoid doing stuff on their shift and stuff, even though we were cagapalos like crazy, fucking around. I mean, I did so much crazy shit in Adobe too. But I remember I stole the spray paint off the back of the maintenance cart, and got on top of the cottage and just sniffed paint for for a long, it was just nutty shit. And when I tried this, I mean, I jumped in the swimming pool one time and just like fucking stood there and just stupid shit, just to act like a fool. But I wouldn't do it sometimes. Like, it depends. Like, if there was a certain cool vato, I'd be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it on his shift. You know what I mean? Like, so there's always them ones that can, I think, touch these kids somehow. Manny, hey, cricket is about the individual. You don't have to continue being ruthless. I've been around the worst as you have, and I chose to be different after doing my soleta. Gente don't even have a clue of my path in life, just what they see today. Total different, man. Same with me, bro. Same with me, bro. Like, I actually work with people that don't even know I did time, bro. Like, I tell them my tattoos are from a homeboy that got out the joint and did my tattoos when I was growing up. Like, there's people that have no idea that I was ever in prison. I don't talk about it. I don't say nothing. If there's ever somebody that kind of questions that, I'll say, yeah. When I was a juvenile, I did, I was juvenile time, but I've never been to prison. Like, I don't talk about it. And actually, I mean, everybody where I'm at, kind of. There's nobody really that knows. Everybody thinks that my tattoos were from somebody, because they'll tell me those are prison tats. I'm like, yeah, I got friends that did time, and when they got out, they tattooed on me. You know what I mean? But I don't like, my life is a closed book where I'm at, Holmes. Words are spirits, said Geronimo. Original 86, some learn faster than others to change their life. All individuals are different. What happened to 480? What happened, Bubba? What happened to 480C, Bubba? Featured Bubba. I can see it right here. Sumner Francisco VP, thanks for reminding me that the spiritual aspect of life is sometimes the hardest battle. God bless you. 480C said, I was 11th dare cop. I was 11. The dare cop would come to school and kids would ask the cop, have you killed a criminal or have you busted someone? And a cop would say, if you do crime, I will arrest you. I wonder what happened to dare. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what ended up happening with that program. I don't think I ever saw anybody, like I never took part in it. But yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I'm not saying I forgot where I came from, but I chose my steps wisely. I continue to move in a positive direction. Me too, bro. Fuck it. Forget where you came from. I mean, listen, in a certain sense, right? I think what we're doing, like for the youth, like you can't forget that part of it. You know what I'm saying? But all that other bullshit, man, the clique, the gang stuff, and all, man, fuck all that. I mean, we don't gotta remember all that. That ain't nothing to be proud of. You know what I'm saying? It's just not, man. And we need to buy you a green suit, Francisco VP. Getting lost in it, but yeah, bro. I mean, there's nothing glamorous about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, it's nothing to brag about, nothing. But I get the mentality because I did it. Shit, I was one of the biggest braggarts in my life. I remember when I was a kid, man. When I would get out of it, I wanted everybody to know I just got out of the dope. You know what I mean? That was the coolest thing to do. But now, like I said, like no one knows me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know I've been in the joint where I'm at. You know, it's just not something I talk about. I don't bring up anything about anything, you know. Manny AUR100 said Bubba Mesa. Tag your name on that. On the brick wall that I put up. Junior, what's up, Cricket Paul Jr.? How you doing, brother? 480C Town. Don't worry about it, bro. You'll be right back. Bubba Mesa fucked up again. I have to give him a calentada. Bobby B, listen to Freedom Liberty was on that road to join no good, right? But an older dude talked to him, helped him out, made him see the light. Some people see the light, others are told of the light, right? Yeah. Junior Reap says, soy el bam. Órale. Maria Rose came in with that weird stuff again. RJ, at Adobe, we used to dip a sock in the gas tank in the golf cart or lawnmower to get high. That's why I only got 2 brain cells now. Yeah, I used to do crazy shit in that. Bubba Mesa, son of a bitch, I did it again. Yes, you did. David Maestas, it's true that we all create our own reality. You can choose to be who you want to be, and no one can tell you how to be. That's absolutely true. I'm telling you, bro. Like the life I live right now is so different than any. I mean, I am who I am. I still dress like I dress. It's but it's just that's a matter of comfort. You know what I'm saying? So I still get the people like, hey, vato loco and all that bullshit, right? That where I'm at. But they don't know nothing about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about it. And like I said, people don't. I mean. Literally, people I tell I've never been to prison. Nobody knows anything about that life, about my life at all. I have reasons for everything if they ask. So, cricket respect. Those Cardinals went down on me. Rams 30, Arizona 23, but we're still leading the division on me. I know you ain't on that sports tip, but it's a good hobby. Get your mind off the bullshit. Yeah, I know. I got a good hobby now, bro. I think I might. Sun Tzu, I ain't where you're from. It's where you're at, Rakeem. Javier Cornell. What's up, Cricket? Just got back from spending some time with my son. Surprised him by taking him out of school early and took him out to eat for his 16th birthday. That's cool, eh? Francisco VP. God bless you. David Maestas. Hold on, everybody. Spencer. I'll check something out real quick. Spencer. Ow, bitch. Motherfucker. Where are we at? Oh, Tucktown 520. Gracias for that $10, brother. Appreciate that, homeboy. Ray Lujan, my bad, bro. I had to help my son and put my phone in my pocket, said Bubba Mesa. Every time he puts it in his pocket, bro. Sean Smith, hey, Cricket, isn't the Pete's in Glendale the best? No, you know it ain't. Yeah, no. That's a fake Pete's too, bro. They rebuilt that shit. They got away. Well, they rebuilt ours too, but at least ours is still in the same spot. Carlos Zamora, have a good night, Chronicle family. Gracias, Cricket y esposa. Con todo respeto, los estoy estimando mucho. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming on, homeboy, de veras. Bobby B, only thing stronger than a man's pride is a mother's love. Baba Mess John Smith, how you today, bro? John Morales, RJ, yeah, you only have 2 brain cells left. 1 brain cell is lost. The other one is looking for it, he said. Amen, Bobby B, said Francisco. Manny, hey, yeah, I get it. It ain't about that past. I'm not about the past. I'm like that also. I have not many tattoos, my choice early in life. Don't tell anyone about Soleta. It's weird how gente admire that. Yeah. Cricket had to go past gas. Nah. Why everybody think the worst when I get up and bounce? Hey, he's crying in the corner. He's, what the hell? John Morales, yeah, and they be arm wrestling each other, said RJ. Sean Smith, Bubba Mesa, I'm good, bro. What about you, bro? $10 super sticker. With all the rest of them? Yeah, right. Bubba Mesa, Sean Smith, I'm good, thank God. Francisco VP put LOL, güero. Or in all about Soletas, to me, I wasted that part of my life. Definitely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people try to, they glorify. I mean, that's the word for it, man. People glorify that lifestyle, that bullshit, you know what I mean? And it's nothing to glorify. That's part of the problem, you know what I mean? I don't want people looking at me think, about that shit, man. That's kind of embarrassing now, you know what I mean? And the lifestyle that I'm trying to live, it's hard for me to explain my past now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't, so I just don't. I just don't. I'd never done time, basically. Bubba Mess, he better not be crying again. Get the fuck out of here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sean Smith, Bubba Mesa, God bless you y tu familia, brother, from Sean Smith. Bubba Mesa, Manny, hey, I agree. It's the kids for me. I fucked up and got sleeved. 211 said Manny A. Tucktown, Simon que si, homie. Keep doing what you're doing, Carnal. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Bobby B. When I was a kid, I went to some program with the OK community, and they had these ex-convicts come and talk to us. When I left there, I went to the dope man's house. Who was there? Those same ex-convicts. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing, man. You can't fake that, bro. You really can't. It has to be. I mean, there's no reason to do it if you ain't real about it. You know what I'm saying? And some people can, and it's okay. It's okay, bro. If you're not ready for that in your life, then don't. But don't fake it, because these kids will see it, man, and you're gonna hurt. I think that could probably even be detrimental to them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, "Oh, look, it's all just for show. It's just a game." You can't, man. That's why I worry so much about what I got going on, right, with this. That's why I wanted to stop. That's why I started my own channel, and I wanted to stop every. I have to, the credibility of what I got going on, I have to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? I can't make any. There's other brothers that I could bring on. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus here and mention names, right? But I'm in touch with other carnales too that are done with the carnalismo, right? But are on the streets of Phoenix, and they're still, caught up in their addiction or whatever, right? And so I had thought about. I'm thinking of one in general, specifically, right? And I thought of bringing him on and all that, and I had to weigh, whether it would be good for him as opposed to good for the show or what, or for all that. I don't even call this a show, for us talking here. And I just thought, man, no, because it wasn't going to be him admitting what he's doing. It would be him pretending, right? And then let's say something happens and they get busted or something. It ruins the credibility of what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? I have to be real careful with that now. Because I think that would, now, maybe not right now, because we're just getting started. But if we get this going, right? Just a scenario. If I was to get this going, I had the nonprofit going, I was doing all this, I had these kids involved in shit, and I got arrested for whatever. I think that would be worse for these fucking kids than if I never did it at all. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to be real careful with that. You know what I mean? Not that I'm in any kind of danger of getting locked up again, but I'm talking about even with bringing people into this, I cannot risk it. This isn't going to be a victory outreach where it's just a bunch of ex-pintos trying to fake their way through it and then get torcido, come back. I can't allow that. This has to be 100% legitimate. And because if not, it can hurt the kids in the long run. That's the truth. These kids are going to start looking up to individuals and have people that are their role models now, right? In this situation, it may not be me. It could be whoever the whoever's at this facility, whatever. I'm not talking about myself. And if that individual something were to happen negatively, now you just fucked up another role model or someone that they look up to, you know what I'm saying, from these kids. And I think that would even be worse. So I got to be careful with that type of shit. I worry about that. What Bobby B says, you know what I'm saying, with these vatos just faking it for whatever reasons they are. I mean, maybe they believe, I don't know what they think, but when you're dealing with kids, man, it's so, it's precarious for them too, right? Because they're on a thin line now. If you get them to the point where they're willing to at least listen to you, man, any mistake, you can lose that, and it can be worse because kids will shut the fuck down and just do it because they give up. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the kids, the immaturity of a kid is like that. Fuck it, he did that, I'm done, and you know what I'm saying. Like, so it's just gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Manny A, wasted my life, 100. Manny A, I mean, the kids admire my tattoos, said Bubba Mesa. Bobby B, hey, Sean, I'm going to call you tomorrow. What's a good time? Bubba Mesa, I wear long sleeves when I'm not home. Sean Smith, Bobby B, anytime after 4, bro. RJ, Bobby B, the ex-cons, we're trying to talk the dope man out from dealing drugs. Yeah, right. Cricket's way, the cry part 2. What the fuck? Can't be serious, girl. I'm about to leave you for 3 days. That's what it's gonna be. Solid point, Cricket. Agree with that. Keep building a solid foundation. Bobby B, nope, RJ. They were sitting in the living room around the coffee table cooking H. I was like 13 or 14. They told the dope man to get rid of me, but the dope man told them he belongs here. Irma Martin, I enjoy your spills. Keep up the positive message from Southern Califas. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bobby B, orale. RJ. Manny A. Bubba Mesa, nowadays it's normal for him to be sleeve. Yeah, it does. I look hard when I see someone sleeve, but you notice it's just a tattoo as opposed to Pinto's work. It's mainstream now. Yeah, that's the good thing. I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but for us that are sleeve down, now there's firefighters, cops, fucking teachers, everybody's got tattoos and sleeve down. I'm not so, I'm not mine I'm cool with because it's all cultura. I don't have no gang stuff anymore. Well, I guess on my knuckles and shit, but you know what I mean? Like I don't have no big nothing. You know what I mean? Everything is pretty much just cultura, and so I don't worry about that. RJ, Bobby B, what I did. Manny A, Bubba. Oh, you already said I already did that. Sean Smith, I've learned that my boys at Adobe trust anything I say, bro. We got to be real about ours. Yeah, absolutely. Robert Estrella Cricket, I hope that we connect with one another tonight after your podcast. Simon, I'm going to call, bro. I got you. Javier Cornell, Cricket, just keep doing what you're doing, and when your calling is called and it's a positive thing, then you step up. Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? All I can do, I say it all the time, all I can do is my best. You know what I mean? I can't do what I can't do, and that's it. But I'm gonna give my best, absolutely. I'm on this for the long run. This is what I want to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And so the only thing that holds me back is the not knowing part. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot about nonprofits and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my work, my homework on it, Googling shit and talking to people that know about it. And I'm filing whatever I need to file, getting it going. And then once that's done, then I'll figure out the next step. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people in my corner that I've had conversations with that are saying, that say, hey, well, as soon as that's done, we can help you with the, fundraising, or we can help with this or that. So all those other things will come as we get moving, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, moving forward for sure. All right, everyone, I have to get up early. You all have a blessed night. All right, Francisco VP, ya sabes, bro. I'm out of here too. We're at 3 hours, brother, so let's shut it down. I can't start making them 4 hours. Cricket straight up, homie. The government watching, they're trying to stop any success story, and especially a successful story that entails what your story is connected to. Yeah, well, they ain't gonna stop this. Francisco VP, good night, bro. Mania, yeah, don't compromise what you're doing. If they're real and if they're half-stepping, stay true to your progress. Yeah, we got to. I mean, that's the only way that this can move forward. I'm not saying I'm not going to be there for those that need me. Like I said, the ones the Vato I mentioned, I'm here for him personally. I just can't get him involved in this part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can outsource a lot of the technical and bureaucratic aspects. Yeah, for sure. And that's the plan. I mean, I can't do it, and I'm not yet anyway. Everybody stay up, stay safe, said Diablo. Adios, all. God bless, said Sheles. Yes, sir, said our Arizona MS Sureños. No, they're not. Yes, sir. Sureños is a California thing, Southern California, that has nothing to do with Arizona. We do represent the 13, but it's only because really, I think it's more of the influence, but they adopted the fact that the M, the Mexican Mafia has the M, 13th letter in the alphabet, so they represent the 13. Has nothing to do with Sureños, though. Buenas noches, Chronicles family, from Miguel Mejia. Baba Mesa, good night, everyone. Arizona Diablo 602, yes, sir. The answer would be no, sir. Yeah. Another great night. Good night, everyone. Semaruca. Manny said good night, gente. Sean Smith, good night to Cricket and his familia. HLT. Why do they fly the Emmet thing if they aren't Sureños? Because Emmet ain't got nothing to do with Sureños, bro. The Emmet started before there was any Sureños. So the Sureños are now in California, the soldados of the M, but it's not the reverse. So the Mexican Mafia is a name of the clica. Sureños ain't got nothing to do with that. But we are allies of the California M now, and are allies with Sureños. But vatos that were born and raised in Arizona can't be Sureños, bro, because they're not born and raised in Southern California. It's just not, it's just what it is. Bobby B. Jovan, right? I told Cricket last night's show was real good too. Órale pues. Everybody have a good night. Appreciate todos, ya saben. Hasta mañana.